So, if I was a betting man, I would put all of my chips on Xiaohai, because that's the king. That is literally the king of fighters. Okay, right? Multiple Evos in KOF, right? This guy's the GOAT of SNK fighting games. Okay, Xiaohai's been putting in work. Won the first EWC for Street Fighter 6, and now he's playing in his game. This is an SNK fighting. This is his shit. This is free for him. If not Xiaohai, I would put it on Goichi or Dark Angel. Goichi's been looking clean. You know, Goichi qualified at Combo Breaker, if I remember correctly. And Goichi was looking solid with the Marco. You know, he's playing Kane right now. And the Kane is also looking pretty solid. So, you know, Goichi's pretty goated. That's Mr. Anime Fighters. And also Dark Angel. I think Dark Angel is kind of like my dark horse in this. Right? Dark Angel's my dark horse, ironically enough. So, those are my 3 picks right now to take this tournament. The EWC production goes crazy, by the way.
Has been 26 years in the making, and finally,
damn it! It's been that long since Garo.
The best Fatal Fury player in the world. Welcome to EWC.
That's true. This is the first like
I am one of your hosts,
big
Hollywood,
major for COTW.
Like
you had all your qualifiers, but now this is the real one, right? EWC and SWC is gonna those are gonna be the goats. Those are gonna be the like first goats of Fatal Fury.
With 16 players that walked in only a couple days ago, only 8 are left. Half of them had their keys crossed, their dreams absolutely thrown all over the boulevard here in Riyadh. But there's still 8 more in contention, and only one will be able to seal their key in the trophy and be forever remembered on our totem.
So, before we bring out our first player, I have to ask, EWC, are you ready? Let's do it.
Let's do it. Our first competitor, let's bring him up on the stage. It's RB!
Yep, RB. I remember he qualified.
Dropping to Group D's lower bracket. What an incredible nail biter he had against Mock. The kind player quickly bounced back for a top 8 spot. A tough opponent awaits him, but that's just another step.
Who's the RB playing? Is RB playing Xiaohai?
Absolutely phenomenal run for him.
Is he playing Xiaohai or Goichi?
Resilience, but the player that he is up against is definitely as tough as it gets, at least on paper. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the man himself, Xiao.
It is Xiaohai. I'm gonna be honest. I don't mean to hate. I don't think RB is beating Xiaohai.
The GOAT. Point blank period. There is no debating it. Let it be known that
I don't see it.
Literally translates
maybe
to little boy, because 30 years ago,
maybe it's possible.
In the world of SNK, in the world of fighters,
RB could upset over Xiaohai.
He is showing that he is still elite and trying to add to his already.
But I don't see it, honestly.
Legacy. He already
I
has
don't see RB beating Xiaohai.
Game, and he is trying to see if he can be the first player ever to become a 2-time, 2-title EWC champion. That said, Xiaohai, RB, please meet right here for our face-off. Milos, this is going to be a special one.
Oh yes, gentlemen, must stare down. Xiaohai looking calm. RB, a bit more focused than you would expect. Gentlemen,
I like how they do the stare downs. I like how they do this like here at EWC and at the Red Bull Kumite.
加油. Fair enough. Fair enough. Gentlemen, please go back to your seats, get set, and ready for your matchup. Another time that we kick off a day with Shanghai in the first game against RB. A lot of history between these two players, and all together, Rob, we're ready. Our commentators are ready. Let's get this show started.
Buckets.
All right, let's get it.
Oh, dude, I cannot wait. Kine versus Billy.
Right.
Didn't get to see a ton of this throughout the weekend. You usually see this a lot, pretty much in any other tournament. But
Who
hey,
would win
man,
this matchup?
These are two
I
of
feel
the
like
best
it's
to
an
do
equal
it.
matchup.
Completely right. So far, little by little, Shanghai has been able to corner RB.
Kane
into the
seems
corner,
like a
into the left
zoner.
side of the
Billy
stage.
seems like a zoner.
Immediately RB using that red blow. And now the perfect counter here with the crouching C. We are going to see the rondo in order to maintain the offensive. What a Garrett jump in. RB is
Okay.
stuck in business.
And yeah, you know, when
Okay,
everybody
RB.
gets close, like that, starts cycling through the offense. Sometimes you just want to go for the throw take because that's one of his best options during the offense. So definitely see Shanghai not trying to get caught by that, but still a tremendous life lead on RB's side. He can play that Mad Cole jump back B, wins the first round. What
Okay.
a
Okay, RB. I'm sorry, I was not familiar with your game plan, sir.
That's the intention. Buckets immediately he went forward. And he's melted
Punish.
blood in the water. He's able to block the wake up.
Has that
super, the
SF6
wake up
right there.
Ignition here. And now we're going to drop the stars.
Yeah, man, that was a lot of trouble for Shanghai throwing out that super, but I don't think he had too many other options. Billy Kane, not with a lot of defensive options unless he has meter, and it's not a very fast move on top of that.
Ooh, what a great check over there.
And I'm going to call it right now. That's
Okay,
gonna be
RB.
game one for RB. Yes, it is.
Super rondo. Here we are
Okay.
going to bring RB indeed with one.
That looked kind of
powerful
free for
statement
RB. Hold up.
where
What?
Alex got inside, like one who crawled his way to here.
Yo,
to
I
be
need
the
Shanghai
one
to
that
lock
delivered
in,
the
brother.
surprise. So
He's
far,
playing with my
he
life
is winning,
savings
and
right
the-
now.
And the rhythm is not falling down.
Oh, no!
What
I
a
thought
mistake.
a was coming, but RB gonna take a lot of damage here. Not gonna eat a hard knockdown, but still not where you want to be. You had such a commanding start in the previous game, and I want to say that was looking pretty good at the beginning, but one mistake, and Shanghai is going to capitalize completely. And if you can't get
Shanghai.
that momentum back, say goodbye, brother.
Are you dead?
And what that instinct from Shanghai, landing the jump in, going to invest right now.
You're
Of
dead?
course, He's gonna do it after all. Gonna drop that in terms of resources. He's going to spend every time pockets.
Oh, man, I think RB might have got a little gunshot here after that dropped Slanze. Probably thinking like, all right, got to calm myself down a little bit. Don't want to make too many more mistakes like that because this guy cannot, you just can't do it. You cannot make too many mistakes against Shanghai. Maybe one or two he'll let you get away with, but three, forget about it.
Ooh, and now he's gonna check him low.
Now you're in the corner against
With
Billy.
great stance and
Alright,
rhythm
one
right
thing
now,
I've
Shanghai
learned
is
watching these
maintaining
last
that corner.
2 days of
RB patient,
Esports
trying to
World
find
Cup,
something in order to get out of the
Billy
fight.
and corner,
Rep gauge cranking up
not
there
a
right
fun
now. He cannot
time.
afford to block too much, but he can't get out of the corner either.
The patience is maybe being a little bit too painful for RB.
You're staying in that corner.
Shanghai is gonna capitalize out of it.
Oh, just the front door jump.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, the non-mix of
So Shanghai
Hey, man.
quickly
sometimes
tying
it's
that
the
up,
simple
huh?
stuff that gets you.
1-1.
You
It
really
looked like
have
he
to
got a
just
little bit shyer.
Almost split the atom.
How do you surprise
And now
him
Shanghai looks
5
comfortable,
times, Buck?
which is not what you want
This
to.
is a long
You don't want
first
Shanghai to
five,
be comfortable.
Best of 9.
That's not good.
But
You don't
this
want
is
that.
gonna be it.
You want to
Perfect
make him
option over
uncomfortable.
there to use the red blow outside of the just defend in order to deliver as much damage and of course to control the stage. Still right now 2 big hits from RB but unable to capitalize. Now here we go.
Yeah, he overheated him there. Great series after the guard cancel rep blow. And everything coming up RB right now. Looking for the guard break. Doesn't need it. Got the hit.
Still
Overheated
enough
himself.
to kill.
But he has a bar right now. So he's swung on the roundup. But no, there's the super. Just a nick of time reversal.
Even luck is on the side of Shanghai, but RB has everything.
Is that a?
He
What was that? Is
recovered.
that a guard
Ew,
crush?
What a big drop from Shanghai, unable to capitalize out of that.
Timing or miscalculating the guard break that would actually happen from the
Damn.
normal. So I think that's just something that happens when you're possibly in the middle of a battle and you're just like, I'm just trying to break the guard, don't really care what comes afterwards.
So important what those refs.
Kane
Wow, he hit
seems
that
like
box
if
with the fly.
if
That's interesting data.
Mr.
And we are gonna get
Jonathan
the full
Perry
because
had
of
a
the
kid
counter
with
hit and the possibilities
Dictator.
of bring the ambitions of this man. He's
Are you
gonna
dead?
be it.
Damn.
Drop it.
If he
All right.
manages to keep up this momentum,
How many of those are we eating, Pockets? He's serving them as Shanghai looks hungry
Damn.
for all of those red blows.
Great throw over here.
Well, the thing about it is, like, when the Billy wants to swing with a big button like that, unless it hits multiple times really quickly, there's nothing really stopping the kind from throwing out the red blow from any distance.
And then the passer is gonna hit. Of course, we're gonna feel the ambition.
Well, doesn't
Oh, he
look
went
good.
up with bottom. Xiao Hai.
Okay, Xiao Hai
Always
though.
a mad lad.
Wow! The break Bronze unfortunately couldn't pick it up off the counter hit.
Don't tell me that's gonna be it.
And
Don't-
that's unfortunate because it's going
Are
to be
you dead?
difficult for RB to get
Two.
out of this situation. He's already at 90% rev
Wake up,
speed.
with
No.
buttons, wake up with buttons. No.
Yeah, he's going to get... He might get guard broken here. Oh, no! He expected another series and gets a throw out of the corner.
He got a chance, but the perfect chase over there by Xiao Hai.
And RB just trying to hold on to the life here, but one more hit's going to do it.
That diagonal Schwartz was very, very dangerous.
He's going to get guard broken. That down. Hey!
So far, RB starting to say
Damn.
yes.
That's
yes.
the perfect response. And now that's what you want to do when you're throwing out a normal against a
Okay.
guy who's showing you that he's going to counter with a rev blow. You still have time to rev blow back.
Oh, big.
Bad guess, my friend.
He has all of the resources. One bar for the ignition gear, and that's gonna be enough. Of course, we're gonna spend it. Economy moving right there.
Damn, the damage in this game is crazy.
And
This
honestly,
game,
I can't go
these
either
rounds
way.
end so
RB looking
quickly.
Super strong here, but Xiao Hai showing that he's still in
This
the
ain't
fight.
no SF6,
Not willing
brother.
to give up that easily, even though you got 5 games to make it happen. Let's get it done in 3.
The backups, man. The backups. Xiao has been trying to land those punishes. And look at that poke. I love that bottom pocket. Such a great tool.
Nice.
Being perfectly used
RB.
by Xiao Hai like a surgeon. Ooh, trying to be dangerous here. RB, we're going from coast to coast.
What's the point of
West
doing
to
the
east.
rev block?
And right now, RB is the
That
owner
I've
of this
seen.
land.
Yes, right now he's overheated. So
Yeah, 'cause now
Super
you're
is the only way
overheated.
out here. And he takes advantage of a miscalculation on RB's side. Gets a hard knockdown mid-screen. Eats
damn.
Alonze on wake up. Wow, perfect spacing from Xiao Hai.
That backdash was simply insane, and the punish, even in overheat, he is making the most
Down
out
with
of
the
it.
down B.
I am not overheat. I am
Yo.
From the distance, and he just backdashed knowing
Yo,
that he
Xiao
was
Hai
going
really
to
playing
lose.
with my
It's
emotions
almost
right now.
At the moment that the low B would be able to
2-2.
catch it.
Just saying,
I need him to get some 5-0s on the board,
the
bro.
Tiger, the instincts
Like,
of
what
a
is this?
killer. That's for sure.
You're playing with my
I
fucking
think you want to slow this down right
mortgage
now,
right
RB,
now.
because it's been looking really good for you for at least 2 or 3 games now.
The
Damn,
man closest to the
overheat
divine
already?
Indeed, Xiao Hai, the one everyone is trying to follow. Ooh,
That's right. High dodge counter. That's going to, or rather, high dodge attack. That's going to beat almost every mid in the game.
And I don't care, Sir RB, waking up immediately with a flash kick. Climbing that stairway
Damn.
little by little. As this game is tied 2-2. Imagine Pocket going to 9 delicious games between these two and all other champions.
Yeah, no, you see RB just, wow, the up flame gets ran underneath, and yeah, now he's in trouble. Because all he can do is guard cancel and possibly, say goodbye to guard cancel now.
Yeah, without the rev blow, it would be a little bit hard to punish in those distances.
And now Xiao Hai complete control. He does not need to do much of anything here. Ooh, no with punny.
He lived, he let him live. What
Damn.
a range over there, man.
That's frustrating, man. You can't even anti-air the Xiao
Alright, Xiao
Hai
Hai.
turn the tides and momentum just by making RB play a very uncomfortable game.
Of course, RB still has his full resources. He will be able to deliver a lot of damage, but he does. Ooh, let's see.
Okay, Xiao Hai. Xiao Hai
I was going
looking
to say,
looking
that is a
in,
little bit afraid to go in and just hit buttons. Kind of
Looking comfortable, but RB is definitely-
be up close and make you guess on
he's
defense.
throwing some
All of
haymakers.
the roundos, sharps
RB is
roundos,
doing
to
a lot
control
more
any
than
kind of option from
I was expecting.
Xiao Hai, but he's able to get out to thread the needle in immediately among that offensive, and he's gonna get the hit. Not enough to kill, but very close.
Yeah, man, you're going to get the hard knockdown and a life lead on top of that. Xiao Hai can actually move back if he wants. He looks for the guard cancel. Gets knocked out. Get out of here, he says.
Damn,
The attempt
nice.
was, but RB is showing us little by little that he can still be showing you.
Yeah, no, he's definitely cracking the armor here.
What is that? 32?
You have shown it to him too many times. He's not gonna. He might fall for it again, but not so often.
Indeed, and now RB has that in his mind too. One of his cards has been going away, and without the SPG, Xiao Hai has everything, even the spacing, the corner, perfect check.
This doesn't
on the
look good
roll
for
in
RB.
order to maintain the
Stuck
offensive.
in this corner right now.
Ooh,
Oh, there you
great
are,
stuff
RB.
over there.
Yeah, he was only
RB
plus
getting
one
out.
there, so he's like, hey, man, well, it wasn't plus enough to get a second attack. Might as well gamble
Nice.
on Alonze.
Oh, those crouching C's are not reaching right now.
Damn.
Of
Punish
course,
from downtown.
if someone is going to reach, it's going to be Billy, who ends up with the overhead.
That's a Billy moment right there.
First round on this game number 6.
Yeah, this is getting away from RB real quickly right now. He is backing up, and he's almost taking across a punish there. Not in a very comfortable position for him. Manages to avoid the far C, but eats a super series. Unfortunately, I just don't see how he gets out of this without gambling some more. It's just super uncomfortable for him. Even with 2 bars available, even with a rev gauge still in play. Wow, what a punish on that. Too far away for a follow-up, though. And eats another hard knockdown in the middle of the screen.
And you will have to deal with this. Oh, sadly,
Damn.
he opens up, but he's unable to confirm.
Yeah, man, RB not looking for combo starters, just looking
Are you
for
dead?
pokes to stop the momentum, and he doesn't find it.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
He's desperate in fashion.
This is
We
hard.
saw it with
I don't
that
know what he
clash
can
of
do.
red
I don't
blows,
know what he can do in his
last.
game plan.
And of course, this incredible spacing that has been the key. Those advanced footsies with Billy, the extended footsies.
I feel like RB
with
is playing
Billy
pretty
Kane's
good.
weapon that are able to control his opponent aggressively. But let's see.
Xiao Hai
RB
is-
trying to regain some of that confidence. Great stuff with the rev blow, little by little taking Billy to the left side, to the right side of the stage. But no, Xiao Hai simply says,
Hai.
"I am going to press some buttons. I'm going to check."
You're right, and this is all about a game of timing right now. Xiao Hai switches the timing of his attacks, and even though RB is expertly just defending and guard canceling everything, the timing's going to give him a different scenario depending on what Xiao Hai shows him.
I see RB. Oh yeah, that approach.
Hey.
Look at how
was
many confirms
nasty.
he gets from that.
And this is where RB is being hurted.
Probably like the
he
next
gets a
interaction,
little
you're
bit
dead.
anxious, And it's hard for him to get out of these kind of scenarios when Xiao Hai is ready for almost everything.
Okay, now
forgotten.
one more.
Yeah, man, it's definitely Xiao Hai's game right now. One more, he's going to be on game point, and RB just looking for a window
Nice.
around it, but no rev gauge to really play with here. He's got to cool it down. He's only got 14 seconds left. He's taking stabs.
And of course, perfectly with Joe PC. A bottom out of goal. Look at that reach, man. It's simply rich. That's why he's on the top.
Yeah, man, I kind of feel RB. I want to calm down right now as well, but at the same time, can you afford to?
Nice.
I know he wants that counter hit from Red Blow, but he'll take the hard knockdown anyway. Xiao Hai not biting on those rondo sit-ups anymore. Okay, final. Will he overheat him, though? Oh, he hyper-defended just to make sure that there wasn't going to be any more rev gauge that he had to... Well, he got overheated anyway, but still, not
Damn.
a bad situation for Xiao Hai.
Also out of SPG too.
Damn,
And
again.
using the red blow to challenge almost everything.
And that...
he's
It's
going for the
expensive.
gun.
It's
Yeah.
expensive, though. He's going to have to spend a lot here to make this a threat for Xiao Hai. He got a bar, didn't opt to spend it, didn't go for a rondo, just for a regular jump.
Okay, let's see one. The RB suddenly showing us that fury that he needed.
Guard break on the break, but unfortunately
punish
couldn't finish it.
again.
It's a
Oh, damn.
scramble, Colt.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, damn.
Everything worked perfectly
Okay.
fluid.
Oh, baby.
Clutching that out.
Watch it because Xiao Hai has 2 bars. One opening could mean we see el secreto, el oculto, my different buckets. Let's see if he decides to expand.
What a response. I think he expected the guard cancel or some kind of reversal red blow. He's had his own red blow ready to go, and he countered it. The Lonze break.
Only a level 1.
That damage.
Not willing to go for the hidden gear yet.
Oh,
that's a
you're
wrap.
dead.
That's it.
That is a wrap. RB, nice to know ya.
Sadly, we show
Damn.
greatness in that
RB.
second round.
Yes, indeed. We're here to speak to the man of the hour, our EWC champion already, Mr. Xiao Hai. Of course, our interviewer Jin joining us here on the stage. First of all, you had a day off
EWC
yesterday, Xiao Hai. What did you
champion
do
for
in
Street
the
Fighter
meantime
6,
to
baby.
prepare for today?
小孩昨天
I was
休息了
not
一天嘛，
expecting
当
that
时
when
为
that
了
happened.
准备
I'll
今
tell
天
you
做
what,
事
Xiao Hai was
准备
playing out of his mind.
还
But I
蛮煎熬的。
definitely was not
每一
expecting
天
Xiao
就
Hai to win
是
Street Fighter
打一
6.
天，
First
就是
EWC
只能
for
在
Street Fighter
自己
6
房间
is
练
crazy.
习，看到一个招就去那个电脑上练，然后练好了又回床上，然后就继续看 video， 就重复了一天，直到今天下午也是这么做，基本把自己觉得有疑问的东西都做了一遍，然后准备这个比赛。
It was a pretty difficult preparation. Pretty much my entire day revolved around. I was just sitting in my room watching videos, and every time like I see a move that I wanted to do, I will go onto the console, I'll practice it, and then I'll go back to watching the videos, just this entire back and forth. And I did it for the whole of yesterday. I did it today as well, and it pretty much already answered any unanswered questions that I have regarding any of the playstyles or any of the strategies that I have prepared.
The preparation is key, especially in long best-of-9 series. And Honestly, RB had you in the first half in the game. What brought it back for you in the match?
就 RB 前半场，当时感觉还是气势很凶猛，然后当时也甚至拿下了2场。然后你是怎么个调整去重新就杀回来的呢？
我也说了，我准备了真的很多，所以当他做的2个奇招，仅只有2个，那我只要稍微调整，他可能就很难打赢我。所以前2个试探以后，后面就有点掌握了。 所以赢得比赛。
Like I said, I did a lot of preparation beforehand. So the first 2 rounds, it was more like us testing each other out. And once I saw his strategy, once I saw his tempo, I was able to immediately adjust. And once I've adjusted, he was the one on the back foot and finding how to adjust to me.
Figured it out pretty easily. Last question, pretty short one.
It's like I said, I don't know what
or
I could have done
Dark
better.
Angel in semis, who would you prefer to play?
后面一场
Whatever, whoever.
Yes.
Real words of a champ. Shanghai continues on to the semifinals.
That's Shanghai.
Please, it is time for you to go to
Whoever,
pressure and
whoever,
crush
anybody
your
can get
opponent's
the smoke.
key. All yours.
That is some cold
Whoever he
shit right
says,
there, boy.
Buckets, because he knows he is
That is
the
some
man
cold
closest to the
shit
mind,
right there.
the
On the stage, of course, Shanghai
Let's get it.
advancing EWC champion now in the semifinals. The question is, who gets the honor to face off against them here at the Fatal Fury EWC 25 stage?
I mean, what a download. RB was fighting extremely well, but you could literally see and feel the moment where Shanghai got that download, and then it was easy selling. It's going to be very hard to top the favorite in this tournament.
And Shanghai said, I don't care who I play, so I'm very much looking forward to this one. Let's introduce our 2 players, starting off with, first up, Fenrich! Joining us on stage, representing Cyclops Athlete Gaming Osaka. He topped Group B, only dropping 1 set out of the 7 he played. Now, Stronger Cayenne is yet to show themselves on this stage. And this multi-game legend is looking to hold that title and advance deeper here at the Esports World Cup.
Okay, now, of course, Fenrich is an amazing player, but this next player coming up right now is the definition of overcoming adversity. Coming to the stage right now, none other than Dark Angel! Now, Dark Angel actually qualified for SWC before. When he qualifies for the SNK World Championship, he wasn't able to make it because of visa issues, so he wasn't able to leave Mexico to play right there. And then he goes to one event, he qualifies here. Even here at this event, he starts off with a 3-0 loss to Kendevu, and then on the loser side, runs it all the way back, beats Kendevu, and even makes top 8 right here at EWC. So with his Team Na'Vi on his back, with his
that's my dark horse right there, Chad. That's my dark horse.
We're about
I'm
to
telling
find
you.
out. Dark
Angel.
Fenrich, please meet me middle stage for the face-off. This man is trying to send you home. This man is trying to send you home. I don't think words are even needed in this case. Ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time. Fenrich, please take your position. Dark Angel, please take your position. It's time. Somebody has to go home, and you only get this action right here at EWC. Let's send things over to our commentators.
All right, Dark Angel, come on.
Fenrich
Show me some. You my dark horse, baby.
Dark Angel, with his work cut out for him, has faced some of the best in this game, in the business, and Dark Angel might be a question mark for him.
Okay.
But then again,
Already whooping some ass. I like it.
For Dark Angel as well. Has they ever even crossed paths in any other scenario? I don't think so. Brand
Those
new
JDs.
matchup on the way.
You're completely right. This is going into the books. Into the books. He's going
Big
to
damage.
go that punish over here. Dark Angel with 2 excellent options to punish.
Damn, he did it again.
Mistakes far from reach, but of course he is not going to slow down. And right now the Japanese beast is going forward as he's going to show his ambitions, trying to rev up. Dark Angel says, "You want to hit me?
You're
Okay,
dead.
let's rev
Dark
up."
Angel already he looks so much more confident than he looked in day 1, bro.
You get to do something a little more than
My theory was correct. He's in the zone. He's locked in.
turn to drop a big mistake. And Finrich with the bar
okay.
away. He's going to go for a hard knockdown, push him into the corner. Here
It's
comes
fine,
the
it's
round.
fine.
Don't swing at it.
We're still in
That's
here,
right,
we're
son.
still in here.
You have to block it. You have to be patient.
And even when you block it, the throw's always there.
It's fine, Chad, it's fine.
Magnificent options over
Got this dark.
Fake the throw.
to maintain.
Got this Dark Angel.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh,
Gotta
damn.
say, I'm loving Dark Angel's movement here, but it's not enough to deter Finrich from just running the game plan.
Good block over there, and finally he's gonna get it with the DP, but it doesn't matter because Finrich is not respecting anything, pressing buttons, and he wakes up. Angel,
And he blocks it. And I gotta think that Finrich has seen all yesterday. This guy will throw out a geyser when he has it available. So he's always looking for that, most likely.
Yeah.
And here comes the power geyser, the power wave barrage. Kindavu was unable to circumvent this previously. Wow!
Damn.
The 4D while punishing the geyser, and this was a problem for Kindavu as well.
You're dead?
He tried to-
Oh
he
my
tried to
God.
press him.
to be coming to him as he was named the
Okay.
Phoenix. Right, once again rises.
The 4D ants here. Wow, get off me, he
Damn.
says.
Kicking Terry up like an animal. A little bit of roughness,
Nice.
non-necessary here by Fenrich, who is trying to
Ooh.
jump in over here by that Angel.
Yeah, he was looking
It's
for that
gonna hurt.
anti-air Alonze there, but it was just a little too short, and now, wow, a little too early on the meaty.
Damn.
Over here, the SPG being used in the right way with the Revlo, and the same, the no mix-up with the knee. He's gonna land it. Dark Angel is gonna get that.
Damn.
He's saying, hey, I dropped something, but you didn't show me a punish that made me afraid to continue to pressure you, so I'm gonna keep hitting these buttons, and you're probably gonna take a big hit.
So a surprise hit right now to start this round number 2, as I think none of the players expected that Rev power wave hit.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
Don't hit in the corner, unfortunately. Finrich understanding the assignment there, just overjump it.
Perfect arch of jump.
Final round again,
Let's
huh?
see, as things could go nuts. Fenrich taking the first turn in terms of offensive, pushing Dark Angel into the corner.
Damn.
Great challenge over there.
Damn.
With the crouching D, and we are going for the offensive side. This is the power of Terry, man. Like a touch hurts a lot.
And yeah, man, like Finrich already without the SPG, one combo and it's gone. Wow, did not respect the close D, but Dark Angel not ready for the capitalization.
Like a little bit of surprise over there, a little bit of pasta spaghetti on the floor, but we are back into a neutral that Fenrich is going to win with the Panzer.
Also loving that Finrich is not giving up on the game plan here, saying, hey, if you're gonna back up, I'm gonna press, I'm not gonna give you that distance.
Oh, that was close. Going for the cancel, but French is not, the feint is not going to get this Japanese monster all the way from Osaka.
And Dark Angel overheating himself, but the geyser is in play. The double geyser gets blocked. What can he do with this?
He's
He's
dead?
overheated, no rev attack available, and the second geyser hits.
The geyser himself is
Okay,
he's
2-0.
He's a humanized geyser, huh?
yeah, so far, yes. Waiting to explode at the right moment.
That power geyser has been doing wonders for Dark Angel right now.
Oh, but look at this Fenrich with a great offensive series.
He's been getting a lot of real estate from that bitch.
Give me that crouching C.
And that's unfortunate, just a little bit outside for the capitalization for Finrich, but he gets a second chance from the bad power dunk.
This is gonna be enough. Yes. Over there, Fenrich will start this all the way over there. Big Panzer hitting.
And there's a throw. Here comes the
Nice.
mix-up pressure. Is it going to be throw? Is it going to be low? Is it going to be overhead? Goes for the jump, and a power dunk finds home.
Power dunk, and then the crack shoot.
There's the deep crack shoot. Hard to jump away from that. You just got to let it rip sometimes.
Ooh, those approaches from French are very interesting. He's trying to move forward. He's trying to be the one in the offense now.
Yeah, he was looking for those high dodge attacks to see if
Are you dead?
that he could catch.
Yes.
And I
I feel like they're not going to be like any like 5-0 blowouts. Just because it's a long set format, right? Best out of 9, that's a lot of games to work with. That's a lot of games for you to get used to the strategies and download your opponent.
Maybe not entirely a bad situation for Finrich. He does like to do the cross under close C.
Right,
and is finding
that
home
works
on
pretty
Dark
well
Angel
in a game like
pretty
this.
consistently today.
Oh, the weight over there for that power. Incredible. But Fenrich is gonna wake up pressing buttons.
That was unfortunate.
Power wave over there in a casual fashion. Power geyser yet again.
Damn, bro,
This
those
kid has
power
the
geysers are...
The finger on the.
You're
on the
dead.
grip.
It's a little bit different timing for the wake up just defend option, so he ended up getting hit by both hits, and that sealed the deal in the round 1.
Backdashes are caught by Dark Angel, but he's
Great jump from Dark Angel there.
and the pressure over there, right side of the stage. Oh, that was nasty.
The major look.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
you
a-
had to do that, brother.
Let's be careful. Dark Angel can get into overheat right here if French decides to go. Yeah. He even makes it, but he goes with
Damn,
the
again.
Dash. He smelled the dash, bro. Oh my God, how do you fight this kid?
And Fenrich is okay. I'm also gonna do.
Oh, that's
wake
big.
ups.
That's big for Fenrich.
It doesn't kill. It doesn't kill.
It doesn't kill, but he's not going to be in a happy place. He does not have.
He kills.
Oh, it does. It does.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
okay.
But still, we are playing. Oh, what a great catch over here. SPG is gone.
That's a nice start from Dark Angel.
The meaty knuckle. What are we playing?
Certainly, that's the steal. El estilo Confero right now here with Dark Angel, who gets himself into the corner. Watch it again. The overheat could land. Oh, but he's gonna get it with the target combo.
Fenrich in a terrible position right now, but oh man, that 5.
Good shit.
The rhythm is so
That's
hard.
3-1.
The rhythm is tough. And I want to say
3-1, just 2
Dark
more.
Angel playing at a higher speed than Fenrich right now. Fenrich wants to be able to keep up with that speed, but just can't find the buttons in time for that. And the distance definitely betraying him as well.
Dark Angel has been doing a lot of
Punish.
back dashes, pockets, and Fenrich has been able to punish them every time now with 40% of his health left. Let's see if he can do something. He's gonna deliver as much damage as he can.
That
Double
counter
power
leads to the
knuckle.
down
Nice.
link.
Ooh. Let's see.
Oh, you're
What a
dead?
great hit over there by Fenrich. It's enough.
And these fellas are swinging big right now.
No.
Big swing, goes for the throw and wake up, no tag.
Going for the face.
A
man, that was
little,
scary too, because I
little
think he did
dangerous
have
there
an
for a minute.
opportunity to just defend that rip.
Nice.
Those
So many,
He loves those
I gotta
power
remember
guys.
these move names for Kine, man.
I don't think we've seen a single Buster roll.
So many
What's
Schwartz.
going on
So
here?
many swords. Which one's which?
There's just straight power
Again.
geysers.
Fenrich has just
Damn.
not been able to find
What
himself in a
his
good
health?
scenario
What the
by
fuck?
going asses in between the pressure.
Those
Oh
Chinese.
shit.
Back feet,
Again.
the Panzer.
He make a first back dash, then jump back because he has been cutting him on those double back dashes. And that Angel made a weakness a strength, but it doesn't matter because French comes with his own punishment.
He's not going to take him out of SPG here, but one more touch is going to do it. Great block from Dark Angel. Gets
Damn.
the left blow.
With the SPG and the advantage, but he's revving up. He can't be. Ooh, what a feint over there into the throw.
Oh.
That is crazy.
You are immune to hits, but not to throws.
Why did that work?
No quiero ver los rounds pockets. He's here, trying to push forward.
Do the
Going up.
round,
Look at
do the level
pressure from
ones
French.
not
He's
have
not
any?
landing.
But it was not ready, didn't have the mirror for another
iframes?
booger ball, and he's just throwing stuff out right now. He just wants to hold on to the corner pressure. Is the zoning element available, but being up close and personal is where I feel he's strongest. You get that down C. If you have the meter available, it's going to be a world of hurt for the opponent. But at the
Yes,
same
I
time,
was right.
Terry Bogard
It's
with
like
the far
Kane-
B,
Kane is
far
like
B
a
rather,
mixture of
forever present,
JP
big
and
wild punish is all about
Bison.
that. Man, that's close. Hey.
Why are you waiting, pressing buttons for Fenry?
We're in 3-touch territory. Eats the Lanze. No more close D. Don't wake up for you.
Right back into you. Those wake-up options hitting both of them. On the first time, what a great
Damn.
counter hit over there by Fenrich. He has the corner.
Still a lot of work to do right now. Has a bar available. Wants to throw. Wants some kind of knockdown here just to set
Oh,
up
that's
shop.
it. No. Unable to make it. And wait with
Backdash on wake up just to get away from whatever's coming. At the worst, I'll get hit out of the air.
Great over there with the red blow immediately. Fenrich trying to carry Dark Angel into the corner. He has been able to push the best of his offensive gameplay right there when he has no escapes and the damage is on. Dialing up little by little against Dark Angel.
Yeah, he's been rolling through every attack that he can see. Every attack sequence that Fenrich can think of, he's been rolling
That
through it.
corner
And some of them are
against
finding the
Kane
mark,
is
while
crazy.
most of that same string may not find the effectiveness that it had previously.
Again, there's
One more.
certain
Just need
space
2
in the
more.
middle. He's trying to find
Dark Angel
a
just
Fenrich
needs
with those
2
dashes.
more.
He's finally getting in. 50% is gone.
But
from
Fenrich,
Dark Angel's health.
he's
Let's see if he
looking-
can maintain. What a great anti-air.
Okay.
Challenge.
Dark
He
Angel.
double dashed in his face into the corner, went for the jump, and eats a fat damage combo for his trouble.
El oculto, el secreto. And he, of course, is gonna get.
What is that,
all
hitting gear?
all that cooldown
Forget what they
ready.
call it in
Shout
this
out to
game.
Hakioku Seiki.
I think it's a hitting gear.
Fake burn knuckle.
Opening your
Be careful. there.
Open your arms, people.
He's looking for it. He's like, hey.
Oh, there it is with the far D4, unable to finish it, pockets. But oh, the knee trying to go for a crossover, but he's not gonna land.
Oh, no.
What a
He's out of
movement
SPG.
from
One more
Fenrich.
bar available. I think that's going to do it if he can catch at the end.
It has to kill, yes.
I think that's going to do it. 3-3, baby. Quaking right now with excitement. Watching Fenrich coming here, snatching a 3-3 tie after going down so bad early on in the matchup. And now Dark Angel once again on the attack. And we've seen it look this good previously, but once again, Finrich finds the momentum shift, and this has been really bad for Dark Angel in the last couple of games.
Yeah, you are completely right. You have to stop here offensive, but he makes the challenge, gets the target combo. Of course, not a lot of damage, but little by little, he is getting into that round that he needs to get back into momentum pocket.
Will he go for a throw again? No, he goes for Rev Blow instead. Doesn't even want to deal with it.
One more dodge. What? Panzer over there, catching the fireball.
He dead?
This is a problem.
Oh, that's and against the corner. Let's see what Dark Angel does.
No time the Rondo, and it exploded before the Terry got up, so it was no longer a threat.
Sadly, that Power Geyser was unable to hit. Let's see. Right now, Fenrich against the corner with all of on his side, but no, Dark Angel said stop it.
And he's wake up.
Damn.
Power are finding the mark
Again
right
with
now.
those power geysers.
And I think it's because maybe Fenrir's getting a little too aggressive when he already has advantage.
Another one. Those DPs are concerned, and he has the chance to deliver a lot of damage. Not enough to kill Jet Pockets, but it's gonna be close.
But he's got corner pressure. And he eats another close A.
All
2
right.
rounds fast for that Angel.
4-3.
Ask his opponent.
All right, I gotta calm down, just like Fenrir's gotta calm down. Dark Angel, keep doing what you're doing. It's beautiful.
But
All right.
look at this, like
One more Dark
knows
Angel.
that he has to be the one on the offensive because
One
Dark
more.
Angel gets the main character role.
You're
He
gonna have to
does
play
this
Shao
kind of
Hai.
stuff, and this is gonna hurt out of SPG now.
I agree with you, man. When Dark Angel gets to set the tone of the matchup, Fenrir's just not finding a lot of luck there. And a lot of people like to think that Terry Bogard can't box with a lot of these top tiers. That is not entirely true, apparently.
Yeah, he's showing us with the perfect spacing those parties. What a cross up over there. Don't skip, don't stay blocked.
That just goes to show you,
That's right, man.
bro.
We got traps for you.
Character
It's gonna be on the close
specialists
to this
can
it is.
turn their character into a top tier.
Looking for the overheat. Attacking that rep.
It's crazy.
It is. And then again, those back dashes getting caught by Fenrich. He's going.
He's got to be 90% for geysers hitting on wake up, dude.
Yeah, they say, yesterday I was looking at the chat. Oh, yeah, the reactions. He's alive. He's here. He's awake. And he's going forward, Buckhead.
That is a
That's
tremendous
crazy.
round over
I cannot.
Dark Angel, and
I
gotta
can't
believe
react
that
to rev
Fenrich
blow.
is on his heels.
I struggle to
Really
react to
in the
drive
corner.
impact, and
He's
rev
gotta
blow
make this
looks
work.
so
He's gotta
much
get through.
quicker.
If he wants to survive this, he has to hold on to this pressure. It's another wake up power duck, man. 5 for 5 at this point.
Oh, my God.
Oh, what a meaty close DC, rather.
He's going to spend the bar, of course. He needs... No. He wants the wake up. Fenrich time to go shoot for it.
Tried to hyper defense that situation.
Hey,
That's going to be the round for Fenrich. He needed that. He absolutely needed that.
What a mad lad Fenrich.
nice.
With everything. Another match point for that Angel.
Get it out of here, he said.
No more dodge attack over here by that Angel. Hyper defense, but he's unable to capitalize out of it. Right now, Fenrich with everything on his favor to take us to game number 9 pockets.
Yeah, you see Dark Angel trying to find the holes in the Fenrich's offense rather than just waiting for it to end. And it's not working out for him. That's a perfect 2-man ring on match
Let's
tonight.
see it. Final game,
So
final
far.
round, baby.
What? It was
Oh,
predicted
shit.
to be the game of the day, and indeed, pockets it is. The close
Oh,
is not going
shit.
to hit, but the 40 does 2 times.
Yeah, he landed
Oh, shit.
far away and got pushed into the corner, man. What a
the
round
fuck
stuff.
that
Oh, you're dead.
Get that Panzer out
Oh,
of here.
no, never mind.
Each time, Dark Angel backdashes, I'm so afraid, but right now, Fenrich is on overheat. Good situation for the Mexican player who is going to get the punish. Is he going to spend the bar pocket? That's the question.
I absolutely
Yeah,
think so.
yeah,
There it
yeah,
is.
yeah. One
Another
more.
victory.
One
With
more
Fenrich
round from Dark
not
Angel.
far away himself, right
All he
behind him.
needs.
He had already been in this situation and went out victorious, but Dark Angel lacked.
Nice.
Not the best body, but I like it.
We wake up.
Oh, respect me.
Man, that power dunk is finding home each time.
Those
And
power
Fenrich
dunks
just
and
wants to slow
power
him down at this
geysers.
point. He has to control
Again.
that other one. Man, he just can't stop. Oh my God!
Like,
The far D's, man, he's
Yo.
an expert landing those.
Dark
those
Angel's
attacks.
just not
That was
scared.
dangerous for Fenrich.
Nah, Fenrir's getting shut down completely.
and Fenrich hasn't baited any of them, and that's it. You're dead.
There it is! Dark Angel is going to move forward. He will face Shanghai. Fenrich, what a rival. But sadly today, the man of the rising sun will go back home.
Oh my goodness. That is what EWC is all about. That's what the FGC is all about. Comes down to the wire, 4-4. I don't like to ask a generic question, but this one, it warrants it. Dark Angel, how do you feel after such a close and clutch performance?
¿Cómo te sientes después de una partida tan cercana, tan difícil?
Me siento contento y la verdad pues fue un gran espectáculo, gracias allá a Ferry por demostrar todo su nivel y pues contento, feliz, alegre.
I'm extremely happy. Thank you for Ferretti for getting a big show with me. I'm really, really happy about this.
Okay, and now I know as far as your story, you even qualified for the SNK World Championship before, but then there was visa issues that stopped you from being able to go. Still, you continued on, you fought through it. How difficult was that moment for you, and how did you stay motivated to make it to this point?
¿Qué tan difícil fue el no poder jugar la final de SNK cuando no pudiste ir por motivos de visa? ¿Y cómo te mantuviste motivado?
Sí, principalmente fue por temas de visa. Creo que todos los ahí mexicanos también que no pudieron asistir por temas de visa podemos demostrar un excelente nivel a nivel competitivo y pues simplemente seguir esforzándose más y no bajonearse, por así decirlo, acá en México, ¿verdad? No caer en la depresión, siempre estar feliz y alegre mientras te apasione.
Yeah, I feel like Mexico has some insane talent. That's SNK City right there. They love their SNK fighters in Mexico. And they love that KOF, Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, all of that. Alright, they love SNK.
Team Navi, congratulations to Dark
Big SNK.
Angel! You could go ahead to the Key Crusher.
I feel like Goichi's gonna take it.
Are you kidding me?
I feel like Goichi's gonna
Already
take
we
it.
get a match like that
Over
first to
ET.
5, and it comes down to 4-4 final game, and Dark Angel clutches out.
This should be
one
interesting.
Of the youngest players that we even have here, if not the youngest.
That is
I don't think
Everybody
ET's
loves
gonna
an
get
underdog,
washed.
right? Especially one
Or I don't know,
that
maybe.
is still yet
ET's on.
unexplored. This is his first
ET.
big event, Dark
From what
Angel.
I've
This
seen,
is
ET
a
hasn't
huge
had
momentum
like a
for
crazy
Fatal Fury.
Absolutely, and I do believe as
crazy
amazing as that match
start
was,
with this game.
we gonna
He's
keep on
kind of had
going
a
up,
rough
ladies and
time, but
gentlemen.
Goichi's
With that
been
said,
playing
I
out of his
believe we
mind
have
in
our
this game. He's been
next
doing
players
phenomenal.
ready. Milosh, who we bring it to the stage?
Let's kick it off. Our game number 3 with Go Ichi! Representing Dead Nation, Focus Me, the impenetrable fortress. No matter the game or the challenge, he always rises to the occasion. And as he did through his games in Group C, a win here means getting closer to his main Cayenne's bank count, and that is only part of what he's winning here today.
I absolutely love the bank account statement, and it's extra funny because my man also comes from the Poverty Games. I'll tell you what, that is absolutely an anime god, and of course the Poverty Games god, and he is trying to become an EWC champion. That said, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our next competitor, E.T.
That's how you know he's Falcons.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
crowd actually got loud.
E.T. is, of course, a 3-time EVO champion. As you can hear, the Team Falcons fans are in an absolute uproar. Earlier on in Fatal
That's
Fury,
true, man. That's a
E.T.
triple.
actually started off
It's a
a bit
trippy.
slow. He
It's a
was known
trippy.
for his excellence in KOF, but when it came to Fatal Fury, he started off slow. But I can tell you what, he has found his footing now, and if you ever decide to sleep on a Mount Rushmore player, it can turn into a dirt nap. That said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Goichi, E.T., meet us right here in the center stage. Do you have any last words for your opponent?
I win.
Anything from your end, Goichi?
I'm strongest.
Okay.
We got a game then to go. Gentlemen, please, you may go back to your seats, to your spots. Hey, look, Rob, the crowd is usually a third player that's in the background, so we'll see if that'll have an impact on E.T. It's E.T. It's Goichi. Our commentators are ready. Let's kick it off.
E.T.
Goichi.
out immediately into the zoning game from the Ninja Warrior. What an entrance from Goichi, crossing the stage. He doesn't mind of those kunais, and he is going to deliver as much damage as possible.
Right, and I'm going to say right now, it's going to be on ET to crack this nut, unfortunately, because even though we see that ET has been performing very well across the last couple days, this is some of the best defense in the game currently right now on the part of Goichi.
Historically, right? One of
Historically
the
good
best
defense, yeah.
in the FGC in general. And so far, those just defense are starting to be something important.
And I would say that this is even a perfect game for him because he's definitely a guy who likes to play a game where you can augment your decision-making because of the game's tools like just defend, guard, dick, canceling, and whatnot. And he's built for it.
Immediate confirm over there by ET.
Oh, snuffs out the down C with the low B.
Goichi has been placing the defense for a good old time, but right now finally gets the chance to play as he gets ET into overheat, crush the guard,
and that's crazy. He held
getting the first round. Still, we are feeling the heat buckets already.
Yeah, unfortunately was not able to build the resources to finish up this string, but Goichi most certainly not going to give up on that offense just yet. Gonna block all of that. Give me the health back. Give me the meter.
Ay, que rico. Delicious stuff over there by Goichi, perfectly bringing the just defense in order to get the most out of that moment, and of course bringing the pain right after. But ET gets out of the corner fighting like a beast, like an animal, and maintaining coolness as he is gonna get hit. Still with the SPG, Goichi has a good moment. He's not gonna spend fire buckets. The wallet's full.
Yes, man. Goichi playing extremely efficient currently. ET not really forcing him to spend a lot of anything. So I imagine Goichi, the moment he gets a touch, is going to let all of that meter rip.
Still with SPG. Let's see what is Goichi going to do.
There it is.
That is sick. He knew that the red blow was coming, and he makes the most out of it. Magnificent option over here by Goichi.
Too high, though.
Who gets the hit, but yeah, not landing in time.
And you see ET trying to just interrupt this sequence by either just defending or guard canceling, and it's just not working out for him. He's eating a lot of damage here, and one more
yeah,
touch
this
is
looks
gonna do it
hard.
for Goichi, unless ET can finally successfully find a hit and throw into the corner. But what you do with it, bro? What are you gonna do with it? You got one more touch to your name.
Makes it
throw, but two of the greatest moments in my career.
I know.
And so I expect fireworks all the way through.
Let's see what a chase over there with the attack. Sadly, ET made the read, but no larger punish after the option. The teleport is not gonna hit. Let's see, trying to make something right. We're playing with patience. Goichi is being very reserved, but when he blows up, like we are going to see pockets, he brings the pain.
Damn.
Hard knock down in the corner. What you're going to do is got to hold the rondo. He did not want to deal with the rondo pressure, tried to jump out. And it actually wasn't that bad for him because Goichi could not get a solid hit after he hit him out of the air. And suddenly,
damn.
ET in the driver's seat.
Okay.
Suddenly, everything changed. We're going from east to west, from coast to coast. Nice. Look at Goichi, man.
Yeah, Goichi's just built for the just defense subsystem here, man. Bet you he loves the sound of a successful just defend or a hyper defense when it happens.
Oh, but ET showing that he can make himself until he's not.
Damn.
And this is gonna hurt
dead?
a lot. No, he
no,
decided to end it there. No,
wants to hold on to the resources here. Go for the overheat. He's got enough left to possibly go for guard break, but he eats a reversal super.
Great stuff over there by ET, bringing us to the moment when only a touch would mean death.
14 seconds left on the clock. What does ET do here? Does he run away or keep pressuring? He's going to run up front,
but what a reaction
late break, man. Yeah, Goichi can break that. You do have a lot of time to break throws in this game.
Goichi make me remember of how many Dragon Rushes, but never broke him, puck.
That's exactly what I was thinking of, man. You give him that much time to break a throw, he's going to probably do it almost every time. You're going to have to sneak it in there some other way.
Now, little by little going against the corner. The plan has worked perfectly after the rondo. He's gonna, the challenge from ET. Love that kind of fierceness. And then again, the defensive options from Goichi are insane.
Yeah, man, the down C, man, that's a great button for Kind to just throw out there whenever he feels like he has the space to do it. And that's gonna be the second game.
Staying with the hook to Maru.
He still has 3 more games to play right now. That's the beauty of first to 5. You have a little bit more time to fill things out. I would imagine that.
I think ET needs to be careful about going in overheat because it looks like Goichi's taking advantage of him being in overheat a lot when it happens.
But look at that, Goichi more than ready. With the flash kick. For now, Page, nothing but that big.
No punch. That's right. His arms might be too short to punish that, even though he does have a normal that's fast enough.
I like that patience, man. Like the self-control and Goichi was fishing for something. He finally get it, and the momentum is completely his at this moment.
And I gotta say right now, Goichi is playing this game the way it's meant to be played. You're gonna run up and match on me like that, I'm definitely gonna guard cancel when you give me the opportunity, and down you go.
And he's hero.
Goichi playing so well right now. I kind of think he should be playing Mark of the Wolves at this point.
Let's see. Oh, like, he doesn't even need to block, man. He's gonna keep those toys away. The future of the Shiranui clan is struggling right here. I know ET has it in him, but Goichi is playing such an immaculate play.
Yeah, and you see ET trying to play a little bit of a lane game here because the aggressive game has just not been working out for him. Doesn't even go for the Just Defense series here. Didn't believe in it.
Trying to stay awake, trying to stay alive in the center of the stage. Let's see. Patience at every time.
Oh, but that's punishable on hit, baby!
Sadly for Goichi, all that perfection finally breaks out as ET encounters the moment to hit, but right back at him. Suddenly he becomes very challenging, and it's keeping ET against the corner.
Yeah, man, ET just not capitalizing on that series that he got there was definitely the biggest gift he's gotten all set so far, and he gets overheated.
This looks kind of like checkmate.
And Goichi is absolutely ready with the optimal follow-up. Oh, no!
He dropped it?
At the end, a little bit of a fail of execution, which was maybe one of the best plays.
Yeah,
in
it's
the
still
tournament.
kind of GG.
There's the Billy switch, by the way. And the jump back C finds the mark. This could be the start of a different kind of scenario for ET, but he's still got a lot of work to do.
Also very interesting, Goichi started very patient in his previous matches against Hoku Tomaru. Here, he tried to go with the Panzer in order to be the one in the offensive, in the driving seat.
And that's usually because if you would give Billy the space to get started, it's hard to stop him. So you do want to use the Panzer early to just kind of check that range game that he has.
Oh my God.
Damn.
He's trying to go for the damage.
Okay.
This is Mark, City of the Wolves now, Bucket. One bad choice can change everything around.
Oh, that down B, man, hit from so far, but he could not finish off the string. Unfortunate.
Goichi more than ready again to deliver that perfect punish. We're gonna take out the SPG with chip damage, and even if that's a trade, it doesn't matter because Goichi's
Nice.
Jumping there, man. That was definitely perfect for ET's situation, but gets himself going back into the corner. Tried to hyper defend that.
Sadly, the
Wake up low B in that scenario. You are a madman, ET.
Damn.
But it's working so far, Pocket. This is the best we have been playing. We have seen play today.
Okay.
We're playing
One
strike
more?
throws right now. Okay. That Billy strike throw game, one of the scariest in COTW.
We don't want to see that many throws as we feel on the streets. No, we are inside the dojo right now.
And you see right now, Goichi saying, man, I know you can't hyper defend that, so whenever I got bar, that booger ball's coming after me.
Booger ball.
That's right, man. You gotta let a situation breathe sometimes, and right now, ET.
Oh, damn. Are you dead?
With letting the situation breathe, the backdash, low B,
Yeah.
the
Okay, ET. ET on the board. It ain't gonna be a sweep. It ain't gonna be a war.
Win the game immediately.
Forget it. I was going to
Let me get that knockdown.
I was going to tell you how do you like the match for the future of Marco against Billy, but Goichi didn't wait for the strategic change.
Oh,
and
baby.
we are going to see the future of
baby.
the family right here.
Yeah, I'm wondering, man. Like, I have not seen a ton of Billy versus Marco matchups right now, and this is a terrible position for ET to be in. That's the overhead. This is how it starts.
They say no one can react to that. Let's see.
What's it going to be? Overhead. He blocked it again, but no punish. That low B is not fast, or rather, he didn't hit it in time.
Goichi going back into it, waiting for something. He knows he cannot.
Goichi's Marco is disgusting, bro.
The damage is done, unfortunately.
Going for the approach. I like it. I like it. That's so fast.
He enjoys the Marco versus Billy matchup. Otherwise, we would not be seeing him, and it's working out for him currently. I wonder how many times ET have had to play this matchup as Billy. How comfortable is he with this? And it's against the best Marco currently in the world, apparently.
For sure.
That's right, we guard cancel that.
Damn.
Did not have the SPG for hard knockdown, unfortunately.
Yeah, he took it away very, very fast.
Caught him on the counter. This is gonna hurt.
Has everything right now to deliver a lot of damage and for the hard knockdown in order to maintain the offensive. ET push forward, but the patience and again the defensive abilities from Goichi able to keep him alive. What a mad
What you swinging at, brother? Oh, that's cold-blooded.
Are you dead?
I was gonna go for the overhead, but it's so low.
Are you dead?
Red here.
Okay, no.
He's overheated now. No punish.
He's gonna maintain. He needs to maintain the offensive.
Oh, he
game.
got it. That's gonna do it.
Oh.
A little bit. He sticks with the Billy. Possibly didn't like, or possibly was not disliking that round entirely, but this is his last chance.
There is a range he has to look for, but of course Goichi is not going to allow him to look at those dashes. Immediately going in, going for the throw, trying to get ET into the corner after the overhead. Nothing happened, but here we go. The offensive here, and now he has the red blow in order to confirm and make the most out of it.
Yeah, you got to guess on that one. Great
Oh,
block
shit.
from ET, but unfortunate, unable to hold on there. You can't block forever. Doesn't go very hard. That cross up overhead.
My God.
I'm
this is
telling you
Mitsu
guys,
down.
bro. Goichi's
And
Marco is
cooking.
fucking nasty. Like when I saw him
Here,
just
for
fucking
Goichi.
dominate
The Falcons need
Grand
some
Finals at Combo Breaker with
Look at the
Marco,
chase. Pockets is never ending.
this guy's him.
Yeah, you got to get away from me with that. He says, I am not going to eat that mix-up anymore if I don't have to, but you're going to eat this 5A, son. One more for your trouble.
No bar for wake up. Let's see.
One interaction is all he needs.
With the B. The
Pretty sure he can just kill with the next
Very nice.
next hit.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Alright, but ET,
What's he looking for?
ET,
He
ooh.
got the
Nice,
post
nice.
That should close out the round. No, he goes for just a knockdown in the corner.
Another one.
Okay,
He needs
okay.
Another one. What's the hit?
Oh,
Going for the overhead to stay alive.
I want
okay.
to say he's turning up, but then again, so could Goichi.
Let's see, the Hawkins are gonna be flying. Patience from Goichi yet again. He's telling him, come for me, man. I am on the driving seat.
You thought you had a
Got
button there,
canceled.
didn't you?
Magnificent stuff over here. Goichi is hunting that SPG bar. The last one, it could be the last one for me.
This is gonna be big damage.
Big damage.
Look at all that meter. Give him another one. Oh no, Koken, that's gonna be it, man. One more touch and that's gonna be it. ET on life support currently.
Oh, you're dead.
That's it. 5-1 for Goichi.
What a
Wow,
dominant fashion against
5-1.
an evil.
Thanks so much, gentlemen. What an absolutely incredible matchup, a back and forth between Goichi and ET. First question to you, Goichi, here is, you had your day off yesterday. What did you do to prepare for this game today?
おめでとうございます。素晴らしい KT 選手との戦いでした。昨日はお休みでいらしたと思うんですけれども、本日に向けてどのようなご準備をなさいますか？
はい、そうですね。ここにソーリー今日はずっとカインを練習してたんですけれども、
Man.
イー選手っていうことでビリー
The Falcons fans are tight right
マル
now,
コだったら
bro.
刺さるだろうっていうことで、昨日急遽ちょっとマルコを真剣に仕上げて、今日持ってきました。
I was working on Kane for a long time, but I knew that it was going to be Billy. I knew that Malco would work, so I really worked on Malco yesterday and get myself ready for today.
I mean, it was incredible to see because you start off, you're playing against the Hokumaru, then you get swapped on with a Billy, and then you swap as well to counter it with the Marco. Obviously, that you just said you prepared. What makes, in your professional opinion, Marco a good counter for Billy?
そうですね。最初はトフマールから始めて、そしてビリーでその進められて、その後今もおっしゃった通りマルコにキャラ変更されたということなんですけれども、素晴らしい選択だ
I
った
don't
と
know
思うん
what.
ですが、
I always find
マルコ
it
がどうして
so, like,
ここで勝てるというふうに思われたん
interesting
ですか？
はい、
that the Japanese don't pronounce the L's.
多分1週間か2週間
Like, instead of saying Billy, she said
マル
Biddy.
コ戦をやったことがないと思うんですよ。
That's my boy
なんで
Biddy.
絶対に対策できてないだろうなっていうところにフォーカスして、今回マルコを出しました。
I knew that ET hasn't really used Billy for a long time. I knew that he might have used it for 1 or 2 weeks, and I was sure that he was not really accustomed to it. So I planned ahead and used Marco for today.
It was a good punishing Marco against the Billy of your opponent, ET, on the other side. Now, you play either Mok or XYZZY. Who would you prefer to play in the next game?
素晴らしい対策だったと思うんですけれども、次はモック選手もしくは XYZZY 選手との対戦になると思うんですけれども、どちらと戦いたいというなんかお好みはありますか？
そうですね。いや、どっちも厳しいんですけれども、できれば日本勢と一緒に対戦したいなっていう気持ちは強いです。
Well, they're both very, very competitive, but if possible, I'd like to compete against Japanese.
All right, there you go. Thank you very much. Congratulations on your massive, massive win. Goichi, please, we'll give you the space to go and
All right,
crush your
Goichi.
opponent's ski on the stage. What a matchup we just had. Counters galore. Yes, indeed, gentlemen. Our next matchup is our final quarter final. There's a lot on the line in this matchup, and it is a team kill. Both Team Falcons players are playing in this next game.
You cannot make it up just like that. Somebody has to go home. Sometimes these
Damn, they
are
had
the
3
most
Falcons in top 8.
emotional
That's
matches
crazy.
when you got to take out your teammate.
Falcons
But
might
at the end
actually
of the
win
day,
again.
There can only
That's crazy.
be
What the hell?
one.
And that start off with our first one here on the stage. Please welcome XYGGY! Representing Team Falcons, Koji KOG out, Chris G out. And with the crowd revving him up, he's hungry for another big win after a smooth Group A on his signature Billy. This man is looking.
Yeah, I lost Chris G from my
I'll tell you
original
what,
3.
It's gonna be hard.
The original
for someone to
3
stop
was
him from
Shanghai,
getting exactly
Goichi,
that.
and Chris
You
G.
just hear the names that you just
Chris G's
listed,
out.
The names that just
So,
came from your lips. He dominated those
Dark
great players,
Angel,
and now he's
after
trying
the
to do
things
it
I saw
again.
from Dark
That
Angel,
said,
Dark
it's
Angel
gonna be very tough because
has
this next
taken
player we
Chris
have
G's
up,
spot
coming up
for
right
this
now,
top
has
8
not lost
since
yet.
my boy
Make
Chris
some
C.
noise
He ain't
for
in here.
Moke.
Moke. I don't know what's gonna take it
Moke.
between 2 of them, chat.
Again,
I don't
representing
know.
Team Falcons. So far, he is entirely
I've seen Moke play in
undefeated.
KOF
He
15.
has not tasted defeat up to this point.
Pretty
He
good.
defeated Punko,
Pretty good fucking
and
player.
He defeated RB. He did not even have to play yesterday because he already put in so much work on the first day. He qualified from the SNK Championships in Beijing, and right now it appears that he is still riding that same hot hand, that same hot streak. But will he be able to do it right here when it matters most? That is what we're about to find out. XY, please, please, please. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. It's a good one.
Last quarter final.
Please, come on up. Come up a little bit.
Close.
Yeah, I know y'all teammates. Do you have any last words for your opponent?
お互い頑張りましょう。頑張ろうね、在地。
Okay.
We're ready to go.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I like the energy. In the end of the day, even if I don't necessarily have the complete translation right now, I definitely can feel the electricity, and that is all that matters. Go ahead to your setups. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. We have our next match set.
I don't know
and
what they
it's
said,
going
but
to
I
be
have a feeling
team
it's very
kill.
respectful.
Let's go ahead and send things over to our commentators.
Hooligan. That's the word. But we are here,
Damn.
and that middle range will be exactly what XYCCY will try to maintain in order to control the offensive approach and the movement of Mock. What a chase! What a land! What a way to punish.
Can
the
Hokuto Maru
Man,
fucking
movement
air
definitely
dash?
the
What
key
is that?
word there with Moke. He likes to play characters with a high amount of mobility and maximize it almost entirely.
Oh,
And
what are you going?
Just can't reach.
5 games is such a long road ahead, Pocket. We have a lot of time to enjoy. Ooh, hitting ball way over there. The approach with the teleport is gonna work. We are riding the rainbow, and he has the read, but XYCCY doesn't have any respect.
Yeah, man, sometimes you just can't throw out those far Bs, even though it looks tempting. Needies can be blown up either by guard cancels or by just wake up super, pick your poison.
Finally, the coach is gonna hit, and we are going to deliver the full damage, finishing with ignition here. And then way to go.
Damn.
McDonald's.
You're dead.
This is why I love this game.
Empty jump.
Tied in the rounds, but the prediction from SYCCY, that instant buckets is right there.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about right there. If the
Okay.
Hope tomorrow wants the double jump at the angle that that upward stab is going to reach, you better believe the Billy's going to reach for it every time.
Nice.
There are so many things that both will have to play perfectly. And as you say, Billy Kane is able to affect those angles that Hokuto Maru likes to live with.
Exactly, because you know, like every Hokuto Maru you know is going to look for that at least 5 times around. It's going to look for the double jump, possibly hanging out in the area that he usually can't be touched at. But Billy Kane just shutting it down with the great equalizer.
And using that perfect air-to-air tool, trying to maintain Hokuto Maru in the defensive position, because that's what exists. Character selection? No, immediately back. And the prediction from XYCCY was simply fantastic. Mock wants to be in charge pockets. He wants to be the one in the offensive seat, but simply XYCCY has not allowed it. Like, his game has been exactly to stay in the range that Hoku Tomato has troubles reaching Billy and maintaining that.
Ooh! Haven't seen that all week in the double throw attempt. And finally, Moke finding some pay dirt with this exchange, getting the life lead, has to hold on to it. Gotta look out for the wake-up super, though.
Awesome throw over there. Trying to keep Billy in the corner. That's the mission for Mock, but XYZY will be able to fight his way out of it.
And that's the scary thing about looking for the wake-up super. Sometimes you give up on some of your offense because you expect it to happen, and that's when the Billy and other characters with bad defense will possibly use that to their advantage.
And he did it. Still a foul. Nice, great teleport over here by Mock, who will have to do so many of those bets pockets in order to win this match.
Yeah, you see that air movement right there. The air options available to Hook the model, definitely capable of baiting out anti-air attempts from anybody in the game and blowing it up supremely. XYZY cannot take too many more of those, but I don't imagine that's going to get represented too much because he's probably going to stop him from getting too high in the air with the upward stab to begin with.
Completely right, and always delivering the exact damage in order to take out Mock's SPG. One of the best tools that Hotumaro has, of course, is that red flow, and he wants them out of it as he's checking that middle range perfectly. But the approach is gonna get challenged.
Yeah, man, down be the old reliable. Super, get off me. What are you looking for there?
Talking about challenge pockets, and then
What is that? 100% success with this wake up supers?
Yeah, man, Morgan playing okay right now, but again, it's just an ebb and flow kind of thing. You got to be able to fill out what your opponent wants, and that's.
I think both of them are pretty equal right now.
There,
honestly,
was too far to capitalize. Guard cancel on ZXY's part. Great opportunity for a hard knockdown. Didn't get him out of SPG, but there it is. He's paying for it now.
That's why he wants to take it out of the mock options.
Damn.
And Mulk on the attack right now. What does XYZY have for him? Got the low A into the dash-up throw.
First throw, let's see another one. No, he went for the C's. Just trying to keep the kid out. What a landing over there. A little bit of a delay. That was enough.
All right, Mulk.
Anti-air with the up pull. So I'm going to go for the low B, and he just delayed the landing.
The elbow approach is immediately to cross distances. Clearly, Mock wants to be cachete con cachete, pechito con pechito over here in the closest range against Billy.
You got to watch out for that down C. Although Mock, and rather Hokutomaru, with some of the greatest air mobility in the game, if not the greatest, also some of the greatest ground buttons in the game.
He's growing pocket. He's gaining momentum, and he went for the wrist, and he's trying to maintain it, going for
he's on that. He is on that glue going nowhere, brother.
Sounds pretty dominant.
No, he's Mock, always knocking on your door.
Nothing doing.
Okay.
Get the big punish, yes, sir. Far D. But that might have been close. My bad.
Big damage.
Rainbow, and of course the full damage here. You can see it ending with the super Tatsumaki and maintaining
just a little early on that throw attempt.
Now, are we going to escape? No, this is why it stays on the corner pockets.
Oh, he ate the nasty down A.
And the forward
dead.
empty jump into the low B.
Damn, okay, Moke.
To play defense here, and XYZY not at all scared. He's like, hey, man, I might be able to catch you. Don't think you won this just yet.
Another one, yeah, why not?
Go for it again. You didn't punish the first one. Let's do it again.
No, let's see.
Ooh, that guard cancels an Aiken. I'm in there.
You have to witness this kind of offensive options now. Mock is in, and he is not willing to get out, even if we are exchanging places on the corner. Mock is able to deliver everything. Really feels like it. Ooh, the teleport. So many ways to start the round offensively from Mock. That it was easy. Why thought
Okay, yeah, Moke is looking clean right now. He looks chill. Look at this guy.
All over this Billy. Moku smelling blood in the water. The perfect round. It's looking real right now for Moke as one of the best Hokutomaros in the world right now. I know he wasn't always getting the best results throughout the season, but in the last couple of months, he has been improving so much, and we're seeing the fruits of his labor right now. But XYZY not out of this yet. We are still in turnaround territory.
All right, XYZY fighting back.
This game will be crucial for them. And here are gonna see the full dose of Billy's movements in order to deliver as much as possible, ending with the ignition gear and keeping up the offensive after that hard knockdown pocket.
Right, loving the way that XYZZY is now dictating the pace of this match, not letting Moke take control, going to keep up with the Billy mid-range game. And if you get close, I'm just going to backdash. I'm not going to let you play up close anymore on me anymore. If you get me in the corner, that's my fault. Got the low B, not going to be enough to kill, but hey, we like that situation regardless.
Oh, I can't believe it. He hit that. And now he will have everything, the positioning, the resources.
Tricky.
What XYZZY needed. Maybe the momentum shift is happening. But those jumps, man, look at Mock now trying to stay away from the hitboxes of those anti-airs that XYZZY has.
And it speaks volumes to just like how versatile this character is. Like even Billy, who seems somewhat designed to snuff out a lot of what Hokutomato likes to do in the air, can't really keep up with it unless he's predicting it.
For sure, man. Now, gonna have it, and against the corner, one last option in order to survive open for his trouble.
And that's definitely one of those checks, those reaction checks. Do you have those? And XYZZY just did not in that exchange. I think Moke likes that data. That is good information.
Immediately goes for it. He wants to have the kid on the floor. No jumping, not approaching.
Now you see a lot more air fakes there just to check to see what XYZZY is responding with. But he's got to be careful. Those double jumps can get absolutely destroyed. If he gets hit in the air, that's an immediate counter hit.
Patience over here by XYZZY, always trying to find an opening, but Mock is not giving many. Oh, great stuff over catching him in the air, just as the jump was starting.
Oof.
Get the check.
That's right, that big jump seat covers so much distance. That's under, but no completion. That's gonna do it for, yes, that he's still calm and collected.
Oh, Mock, I feel him playing with hunger. Oh, that was gonna be big, yes. Riding the rainbow.
Nice.
He don't look like much, but he's got great range once he gets that hit.
Corner.
Always finishing with a Shiranui up and down, but then he gets a big mistake. And not only losing a lot of life, but also losing the position.
That's right, man, and you got to be careful now because he doesn't, once again, hook the
Now you're on the
not with
corner.
a lot of defensive options here. He does have the reversal available. The run under close C!
Oh my God, the kid is gonna cross America or the world right now here. Sorry, Saudi Arabia on that run and stay alive, but sadly he gets overhit, and we are gonna be extremely even pocket.
Yeah, this is definitely a scramble scenario right now. Hokutomato, or rather Moke, just not really able to hold on to the pressure that he had for a second there, possibly going too fast for himself.
Oh,
wow, yeah, that has not...
But there was no saint listening to it.
That's right, he was probably thinking like the far C was coming, maybe he would be able to catch it on the back end, but it did not happen.
It at EWC right now. So 45K
that's
chat.
gonna be no punish. He does not have a 5-framer for that.
Let's see, 1, 2, 5.
Look at the madman.
Mock now in a very dangerous range, making the approach. The cross-up is gonna hit. This could be enough. Maybe if he spends everything.
He's gonna hold on to it there. He just wants one more touch. He wants to hold on to the second bar for the next round. He gets the empty jump throw.
Nice, and he
It's a
gets to
gamble,
keep
but
his
it's
bar.
Mock is feeling right now, like knowing that you have one more mix-up in you and landing it immediately. When everything goes your way, you start playing better and better.
And you start feeling it, but he's out of SPG now, so that red blow is now off the table. And you're gonna get a lot of damage here. You wanna go for the hard knockdown in the corner. What's up next? He does have the reversal available. He's gonna look for a window for it.
The Jaws defense finally haven't been showing us that much more during this round.
Moke in a little bit of trouble here. Got the counter hit jump B, but too far away for a confirmation. And not too far away for a confirmation for Billy Kane. He can hit from anywhere.
Talking about things that get too far away. That he was having that impression on his face that, yeah, I can do it. He's adapting, but I can become even better.
He's not going to catch him eventually, and he's trying to hyper defend that string, and he's eating damage because of it. The meaty slide can't really do much about that in the challenge, but hey, we get it back anyway. What's up next?
Okay, center of the stage, trying to open here, Mock. It's going to fall into those crouching bees. Because,
got a crouching bee of my own, he says.
Yeah, good challenge.
The zero frame.
Excellent, magnificent execution by XYZZY. But no one of these, they are going blow to blow, pocket. So it's a match so close.
Well, yeah, a lot of respect on the field right now, mostly because even though Billy with the bigger buttons has a hurt box that is attached to a lot of those bigger buttons that Hokutomato's can probably blow up even from that far range. We've seen it happen already.
Trying to change into some zoning. No, they're breaching the defensive options. I don't care. They're all the stare down.
Yeah, you saw that he was kind of not trying to leave a window for Moku to utilize the reversal super, so he gave up on the rev attack pressure. He was trying to crimp his rev gauge, and that's going to be enough to take the next round.
Damn.
One, that's for sure. But let's see if Moku can use that resource advantage in his favor right now.
Like I was saying, though, you see that XYZZY playing very aggressive but patient as well. Even though he'll get the block string that could. Whoa, he read it finally. He's like, yeah, you can't show it to me too many times.
Like we saw in the first round, XYZZY using those anti-airs, and Mock was trying to leave out of the angles, but finally the Falcons player is able to deliver the damage to his teammate. The Shiranui up and down in order to get him into
That was crazy. Bro, use your health like a motherfucker in this game. Your shit gets melted.
I wake up with buttons, to be
It's like
honest.
KOF.
Let's see.
It's not a bad decision, honestly, but honestly, like XYZZY, probably not at all phased by the way that round went. Likes what he's seeing here, and it's still on Mook to make it happen in his favor.
But it feels like each time, each win that Mook gets is a hard one, man. You can feel...
It is a hard one because XYZZY not making a lot of mistakes here.
Exactly, look at this. And when he lands a punish, he's always making it efficient. We are going for the ignition here. 50-60% of your health is gone.
And I think it's... Yeah, XYZZY just waiting it out. He tried to.
It was expensive, but he's still alive, and that's what matters, Buckets.
But still, man, not at all phase. XYZZY just waiting for the mistake on Moke's part, and I don't think Moke even knows he's making the mistake that XYZZY is capitalizing on.
Very important.
The beauty of guard camps.
The red bar it was very close for XYZZY.
Oh, he didn't have meter to finish it off, though.
Oh, unable to finish it, but with the throw work.
Trying to represent that a little more.
Let's see, because yes, as you are saying, he has been mixing that up. But he has to stay in such small range, this Bucket.
I don't think he thought that was going to be an over jump there. Maybe the high dodge actually might have moved the hook tomorrow a little too far forward.
The teleport attempt is barely successful, but
Damn.
a mistake from XYZZY. You were thinking about not making much. Well, this one is, and it's big.
Yeah, man, you cannot really... I mean, yeah, he has a lot of recoil on that upstep. And he got a big whiff punish for it. He's been in the corner for the last 20 seconds, rather.
Oh, what
like.
an anti-air over there. And capitalizing with most out of it. Are you going to spend it? Yes!
Not enough yet, but one more touch is going to do it.
Nice.
Match point over here by Mock.
Oh, my Lord. He's looking for a throw of his own there.
Damn.
Trying to set that pace, and I think XYZZY might finally be showing cracks in the armor.
He knew it finally, as you say. All of that oppression, the jumping red blow is not going to hit.
Yeah, that might have been a bad idea on most part. I think he would have just been better landing, but he blows up the down B with the super reversal.
Watch it.
One more crashing, I think.
What? Oh, it was too slow. That was jump C. That's why. I was like, that's going to be it, I believe. He's got enough to kill.
He's going to get the bar.
We haven't dropped those?
Of course, Mock is going.
Oh, my goodness. The energy in here is absolutely electric. Ladies and gentlemen, can we hear it one
The
more
friendly
time?
fire chant.
M-O-K!
The friendly fire.
M-O-K!
Friendly fire. Moke.
Oh, my goodness.
Moke plays Shunei, right? If I remember correctly.
Okay.
So it makes sense for him to
understand.
play
Now, we know that we're
Orochimaru.
looking forward to your next matches, but before we look at the
Pretty sure
future,
he plays
we have to
Shunei
take a
in
look
KOF
at the
15,
past
if I
to see
remember
how we
correctly.
got
Because
here.
I've seen him
Moke,
play
you were the final player
in top
to
8s
qualify
before.
for EWC. How did it feel to finally qualify after such a treacherous journey?
Pretty good player.
でまあ
I
次
enjoy
に
watching
進ま
him.
れるわけですけれども、次が未来があるということは過去のことも振り返らなければならないんですけれども、最後に予選を通過された方でいらっしゃると思うんですけれども、その大変な予選通過までの道のりというのは、どのような道筋をたどっていらっしゃったんですか？
はい、はいはい。喋るよ今からね。
I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna talk. Please let me talk.
今から喋りたいんですけど、ファルコンの応援がうるさくて。
Falcon cheers so much.
OK。私はですね、まあ今回のこの EWC のチケットを取るために、 2ヶ月間海外を回りっ
Moke
ぱなしで
isn't used to the
実
love,
は最後
bro.
の
He ain't
年
used
の
to
ドイ
being
ツでの大
glazed
会
so
があっ
much,
た時
bro.
にもうラストチャンスだったんで
They
すよ。
glazing him too
で
much.
そ
They
の時
glazing him up
に
too much.
まあ
He needs
負け
some
てしまって
space.
で
Right? They're
も
suffocating
う
my
もちろんす
boy.
ごく悲しかったんですが、その
My
時
boy
に
needs
ちょ
to
うど
breathe.
最後の枠を取れる
Needs to breathe.
権利っていうのが実はオンライン大会で一つだけ残ってて、それがもう奇跡的にですね
Bro said, "Hop
取
off
れ
my
ることができて、でもうそこでもう最後のラストのラストのラストだっていうことで最後北京に臨んだわけなんですけど、もうそれで取れた時はもうとにかくもう涙やばかったですし、まあでそして今回実はこの対戦した財事がそのラストチャンスのドイツでチケットを取ったんですよ。でその時に財事にもまた会いたいなと思ってたので、今日会えてまあ一緒の対戦でしたけどもすごく楽しかったです。はい。
Well, like for the last 2 months before acquiring the right to compete here, I was really touring for 2 months or so. And like I unfortunately lost the match when I was in Germany. I was so devastated and so saddened. However, there was online match. Miraculously, I was able to win. And I competed with Zaijing, and I've always wanted to see him again and compete against him. And today, like you know, I was able to compete against him. So I'm so happy that it had happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, after an extremely treacherous journey, Moke is officially here at EWC in top 8, and he is a force
Nice.
to be reckoned with.
Nice,
Moke,
good shit.
please
from
go
Moke, bro.
and crush your opponent's key.
Well then, let's not dilly-dally. We're introducing our next semi-finalist, kicking it off with the one, the only, Xiao Hai!
So my goat, whom I believe
He
will win
smashed
this
through groups.
versus my dark
He smashed
horse,
through
huh?
quarterfinals. He is the king of recovery, the master of adaptation.
I can work with this. I can
on
work with
the
this, I
fly.
suppose.
My God, there is a reason why this man is an EWC champ from EWC 24, and he is looking for more gold here at Fatal Fury.
Up to this point, Xiao Hai has looked absolutely unstoppable, but there is an immovable object who is about to come out next. Ladies and gentlemen, Dark Angel!
Dark Angel.
This player has fought
I know.
through it all, through all adversity,
Dark Angel is
through
looking
all
solid.
obstacles. He has
I don't know
still
if he-
made it
they won't-
all the
I don't
way
know if he's
to
gonna beat
EWC,
Xiao Hai, though.
and that alone was not enough for
Like
him,
I said
as he
before,
is
like,
now
having to
in
beat
the
Xiao Hai is a
semi-finals.
pretty tall
He has
order.
the Latin American FGC on his back, and of course, Team Navi. Ladies and gentlemen, this player does not care who he is going up against. He believes that he is supposed to walk away as the victor. That said, I believe it is time for our face-off. Xiao Hai, Dark Angel, right here in the middle. First and foremost, I will ask, do you have any last words for your opponent?
No.
No.
No words needed. But what I can say is that this man knows he's supposed to win. But the problem is that this man does not believe that he's supposed to lose. That said, this whole thing has to be settled. Xiao Hai, Dark Angel, please go ahead to your setups. It is time for our next match. Xiao Hai versus Dark Angel. Let's send
Alright,
things
here we
over
go.
to our commentators. Oh my goodness.
No words from
is the unstoppable
from
force meets the
Mr.
immovable object.
Dark
This
Angel.
is
the opener. If you do red fire wave, throwing the fireball like I said,
Kotaru.
that's the better fireball
Eh?
also can reflect fireball, and she's also one of those characters
Swapping
that
off
can throw
Billy.
the fireball behind her and run across the screen.
Right, she throws the A version. However, I will say the C version is rather deceptive in terms of the speed, but
damn.
we do get the big wild punish against the jump in from Dark Angel. Now he is an SPG. Xiao Hai is looking to still continuously bulldog and take the strategy away
Damn.
from Dark Angel.
Yeah, those
before he gets
anti-airs.
himself going, get the double up because now we get the sit down, just backing away just in case the tech
Don't
comes
jump.
forward, which it does.
Get out them
Xiao
skies,
Hai
young
immediately
buck.
punishing out the fireball.
Okay,
No chance.
already that
Queen
was
every
looking
time.
rough
Got
for
two
Dark Angel.
anti-airs and the jumping against the fireball. Look at this. Just hop jump. And also the B. Nice wild punish with the
Okay,
snake
Dark
blade.
Angel,
Take
no.
that out the
Nah,
SPG
he in here,
right
he in here.
away. Okay. Ooh, tries to go for a shimmy. Doesn't bite though. Misses the counter hit. But we got our own wild punish. That's the one thing she shines. She has the better neutral button from far to cause the wild punish to get the easy whiff punish. Because Terry standing C, crouch C, even stand D is not the greatest. But you saw the high dodge attack at the rev blow too.
This is looking too studied right now from Xiaohai. He is looking way too prepared specifically for Terry. But I feel like some of the antics from Dark Angel could start.
Already, right off the bat, that first game.
That whole game, there was no
It looked pretty
power.
dominant
There was
from
no
Xiaohai.
wake-up power geysers. So it was kind of like where Xiaohai just kind of held him down and really beat him at where he's strong is against, right?
Beautiful. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Now Dark Angel mixing it up with at least the fireball timing, going in for the feints, throwing in those feints, I should say. But still, the air approach has been locked down from Xiaohai. Is not giving him any sort of clearance thus far. A little awkward of an exchange, now punishing.
Yeah,
crack shoot.
Yeah, that was maybe that was input error in that situation right there. He probably thought he rolled to the other side to try to activate power dunk instead, but get crack shoot instead. Okay, but we got the level 1. Are we gonna finish it? Maybe. It's not enough, but it's gonna be desperate game. Maybe for throw, overhead. Yeah, overhead right there. I'm expecting the throw, so I want to get the wild punish.
Right, a real preemptive guess coming in from Dark Angel, but not going to be paying off. Now trying to maybe open up Xiaohai.
Dude, the amount of anti-airs that Xiaohai is doing. Like, it's clean, and the crazy part is, like, what's so good about Xiaohai, he's changing up the DP timings. Because Dark Angel is trying to just defend it, but the thing is, if you're doing early or delayed DP, it's a situation where you're like, okay, you miss your timing for the just defend in that situation.
You can see it too. You see a majority of it wild punishes, right? It's not just like a normal anti-air.
Try the hyper defense right there. Nice light confirm for the 4-piece. Going for the C, going for the plus frames, causing the overheat. Nice hit confirm with the standing D right there. But we wake up DPs because Xiaohai can afford it.
Yo, that was actually for that punish. That was beautiful.
That was so good. It was definitely needed because he was also in the overheat situation too. Nice. Gets the combo, gets the anti-air with the rev power wave. Good combo right there, but still an SPG.
Meaty enough to get the counter hit. I like that going in for the close 5.
Is that what they're
Xiaohai
called?
thought he was going to have
They're not EX moves anymore, they're rev moves.
And it still hits!
It's active! That was so unfortunate because to Xiaohai, he was trying to go for the punish, but the active frame and the go is that bad boy.
We've seen that a bunch actually throughout the weekend where we see like the tail ends of some supers, including Kind's Orb, kind of hit the characters, hit the opponents, and they're not ready. They are like, okay, well maybe I get to punish here, but no, they're stuck in block, or they just get hit wrong.
Yeah, that's true. And the thing is, now Dark Angels, I feel like he's getting more comfortable. He's going for a lot more like sweeps in neutral because Xiaohai is kind of like walking back. And I love the fact that he let the whole power dunk rock. Usually most people would just go for like DP break in that situation, but he went for the whole thing where you have to JD every single time. Another hop jump against the crouching C again. Dark Angel in the lead here.
You know, I was thinking about a throw as well. Dark Angel did the exact same thing and tried to bait it out with the dodge attack. But here comes, speaking of, the dodge attack again coming in from Xiaohai, getting rid of the SPG. No, not quite yet.
Oh, man. See, confident. Yeah, I'm going to guess right on the next exchange, right?
Yeah. Oh, my God. The punish against the 2C. Xiaohai's getting his life decimated near 50%.
Yes. Plus frames on that, +3 on the standing D. Another confirm with a counter hit. It's not going to be enough. But if Dark Angel get a grab, 2 grabs would kill right here. And the backdash gets another sweep. Chip damage is available on the table here. Good anti-air, but no follow-up. Maybe a little bit rusty with the whole thing, right? That's the one of Dark Angel's, like I would say, double-edged sword. He wakes up with reversals a lot, wakes up power dunks a lot, and sometimes it's hard to tell, especially in the scenario where you're trying to make a comeback, right? But these anti-airs are still consistent from Xiaohai in this situation. Dark Angel, I feel like, needs to find some type of idea on maybe just defending the timing a little bit better or even a little bit different as well.
That's possible. I don't mind him not taking to the skies over and over again, though. I mean, that stubbornness is what got him here in the first place.
Yeah.
However, it's not paying off. Xiaohai still within SPG range. But again, that 2C has been getting blown up majority of these rounds.
It's one of those things, right? Xiaohai's getting the anti-airs, but Dark Angel is getting the hop against the 2Cs, right? Nice. That's going to end the round. Good confirm with the lights. Triple rely on to dish out the damage. Okay, goes for Fireball. Maybe a rev coming out pretty soon. Yeah, there is it. No Reflect. I'm surprised. That's where Reflect is so useful there.
Yeah, I feel like when Dark Angel's moving at that speed, I think he'll still be able to jump over it and punish accordingly,
that's true.
right? So maybe Xiaohai wasn't too ready for the timing of it.
A little bit too scared, possibly. Yeah, and that's the hard thing. Even though you're doing the options like tech chase roll, you can't tell if it's like a short roll or a long roll. Nice combo right here. This is going to be big. Close out for the damage. Level 1. Oh, we're doing big damage. Missed the super, but still gets the standing D meaty. Trying to
Okay.
hold up.
Now moving on.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're just like, you always kind of want to just hold up, especially in a situation where maybe they possibly would throw, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah. Goes for the fireball.
With how often people have been getting got with a lot of the throw baits, that kind of makes sense.
Nice guard cancel again against the meaty standing, but we're gonna wake up DP anyway. But you know what? We might as well do it. It would have worked the second time too. Oh, the reflect against the crack shoot. You thought I was gonna throw fireball? No, no, no.
But that was a happy little accident too for Xiaohai. He was anticipating a power wave.
Yeah. Nice. Go for a double fireball. And I love how slow the fireball is too. And I like the fact that Zhai is changing it up, using more rev fireballs, because it's one of those things where Dark Angel is kind of taking control with his rev power wave.
So the guard cancel not really fully pay off from the side of Dark Angel, now still at the deficit. The counter hit was there, but Xiaohai, whether he'll actually sit back and block or take to the skies, that short hop is so detrimental against Dark Angel right now.
Yeah, I think it's also another thing. Dark Angel hasn't shown that he's able to anti-air Xiaohai's hop jump with his own power dunk break, right?
Yeah. I mean, like when you land a hit, you would think to yourself, all right, my opponent's going to sit still and possibly get smoked by another one. He threw out far D.
Yep. And look at that. Speaking of the anti, he's got his own
these
break
power
with the force
guys
of the power wave.
still.
Oh, he mistimed the target combo. Usually, if you did the link too fast, you'll get that version of target combo versus the link of standing A. It's not even one-sided. This is going to the distance. And I feel like the one thing that Xiaohai is messing up, he definitely did not lab it. He's trying to use the reflector against the rev power wave, but the first time he tried to do regular reflector. Second time he didn't. Second time he did rev version of the reflector, but he's doing it a little bit too late. You got to do it a lot earlier.
Yeah, rather tough too. If Dark Angel's going to be switching up his timing, you have to do it almost reactionary.
Spend the bar. Yep, we want to take out the SPG. Good frame trap. Are we going to condition with the command throw? Ooh, that wasn't conditioning because you thought the command throw was happening. Because if it did, you would have brawler.
Right, and so long as they have a command grab that exists in their list, they are definitely a brawler. I like that. Also, now getting the timing for the reflector. That's correct. Yeah. Rev, power wave coming on in.
Ooh, I like the jump. Crack shoot, trying to catch the air. Good block on the overhead. Going for the 8 frames, crouching C right there. Pressing buttons again, Dark Angel. What are you doing there? It's kind of hard because sometimes you want to challenge because maybe you're trying to condition him. Be like, what if I do a reversal power dunk?
We're starting to see some of the ranges for a lot of these short hops to connect, and Dark Angel, I think if he abuses that further on, while maybe measuring with maybe far B, far D, I think he'll get a lot more success. But now it's Xiaohai who's a little bit aware of that, getting a short hop of his own, or so we thought.
Yeah, he did the thing is he did early jump D, and he tried to get heavy. If you do early jump D in the wild punish, you have to go in the lights, but you can't go in the heavy.
Yeah.
Nice, using the rev blow to go get the armor through the fireball. Cross up.
Beautiful cross up too, man.
Damn.
You have to use rev guard to kind of like stop the ambiguous cross ups like that, right? Hotaro's another character that can do that from a forward throw if he wanted to. But the thing is, it's like rev guard helps all of that. But it depends if you could do it on the fly of the situation, right? Especially with high stakes on the line.
Yeah. You don't want to kind of just rely on it without really thinking about where the trajectory is, but...
Nice.
Confirm of the lights, though, in the power geyser is so good.
Yeah, that geyser is just chunking damage, and so is the start here of that uppercut now. Dark Angel backing away a little bit, waiting for the fireball. That's his opportunity now to punish the fireball of his own, I think, because I didn't see the punish, did you?
No, so he tried to reflect maybe until the last minute. The thing is, he's doing it too late, right? Dark Angel got the hit, but he could have killed with just doing more of the revs arts into power dunk. And he either win or
this looks
5-2.
pretty interesting, actually.
This is like 3-3 right here. This might go to the distance.
I was not expecting Xiaohai versus Dark Angel to go 3-3.
Bro, those are some travel boots. You feel me? That has gone cross country. All the dirt hitting the chest.
He didn't press a jump in. That would have been a wild punish jump in as well. And now this is time. Dark Angel's catching him pressing buttons, which puts him in a counter hit state with the C version of the round wave.
Oh, that short hop could have been the saving grace for Dark Angel to at least secure that round. But speaking of, we get a big old jump in wild punish from Xiaohai. Get him out of SPG.
We're not spending
Not just yet. Oh, but that was a reversal.
That might have been Power Geyser, actually. But it worked out in Xiaohai's favor. And, you know, even though Dark Angel loses this game, Power Geyser there.
Right, that's true. Silver linings. I like the positivity.
Yeah, right?
You'd be an excellent coach.
I know. Maybe just a little bit. But he gets hit by this combo. And the thing is, I'm really surprised Xiaohai's not spending the bar. Usually you want to go for the super, keep the corner carry, keep the hard knockdown. It's like he's saving it for something else, which I'm not sure what. Because either way, it's... Ooh, that was double!
That was OD!
No way,
I can't believe it.
Yo, Dark Angel is ready. Both of them are ready. That was the beautiful part.
It was well worth it, though.
It was.
It's just to see if Xiaohai can do it, I think it was well worth the resources.
Yeah, that was really, really good. Okay, goes for the fireball again. Tries to fake out with the faint fireball to force a jump. Look at he is buffering that possibly hop jump DP. Oh, with a hyper defense as well, too. Go for the backdash. Gets a big jump in. These jump ins are killing Dark Angel.
Dead?
It's like Xiaohai has figured out.
Damn.
The thing is, it's so dangerous because the recovery on it is so high that it can lose to a good read of a jump in.
It goes back to what I was saying earlier. Dark Angel was trying to get the solid read as to when Xiaohai and where Xiaohai wants to throw some of these fireballs, right? But what happens if Dark Angel begins to implement some of the feints? Will we see that adaptation?
Yeah, I mean, speaking of feints, Xiaohai is the one actually doing the fireball feints, right, compared to Dark Angel. Nice. Go over the chase down. And I love the fact that Xiaohai's like, you know what? You can have your wake up. I'm not going to meaty you because I might lose in that exchange, right? Nice. Go for the jump C, air to air.
That was mad ambiguous, still managing to block, and now Xiaohai trying to contain the corner. But the red blow coming on in for Dark Angel, still walling this SPG, trying to fake the cross up. Xiaohai not biting, but the JD mid-air, he's ready for it.
He is. Plus frames on the shield. Nice rev blow. There is a gap if you're choosing the plus frame version. Ooh, tries to go for a shimmy, no bite. Oh, but the wild punish standing D, one of the best whip punishes in the game.
Damn.
Setting that ignition.
Yes. Now what's it?
Probably one more interaction.
Just defend, no guard cancel from Dark Angel. This is where, and he gets the red ignition. What a confirm with the standing. Know how he's doing.
Was that a confirm or did he just full send it?
Into super every single time.
My man was born with it, son. He's been ready. With this character, he's been ready to do that.
That was the hard. Just like that, he did the reversal. Oh, I think he maybe tried to miss the guard cancel, but he got power charge instead. That was an accident. But this time we're going to get the air revel for the hard knockdown here.
Need to get the record straight coming on in. Dark Angel still. Okay, well, immediately interrupted. Xiaohai taking to the skies to avoid the fireball.
Oh, no wild punish right there. No confirm into a red power knuckle. That would have been huge for a combo start from again the jump in for the red power. Like, Dark Angel needs to understand that this is why you're actually getting.
He's ready for it. Other times he's throwing out a fireball.
Again?
And just like that.
I'm telling you, he got the read. It's because like Dark Angel is relying on it so much.
Ooh, the counter hit again. Xiaohai not prepared for the wake up.
Spending the level 1. With the wake up A, close A, and he gets the target combo. Yeah, we're spending level 1 again. Chase down the command throw or chase down with jump C.
What are you gonna do about a little flash of the rev? No guard cancels here, but the command grab, and that's gonna shut down Xiaohai. Still continuing on his streak with a pretty significant win, 5-3 over Dark Angel.
Wow.
That was crazy. I was honestly
possibly the best one we've had so
Dark
far.
Angel was my dark horse in this. But wow, dude, I was not expecting him to do that well against Xiaohai.
Of course, we're joined here
5-3 against Xiaohai is pretty fucking good, bro. That's pretty good.
To counter the
That's pretty damn good.
Side. It was the first time you play Hotaru. Was that the plan from the beginning?
Yes, because I never play carry. I don't know what his offense is. So maybe he used ES Fireball and Hotaru can, how to say, 反拨怎么说?
He can counter, he can use the reverse.
Yes, but Beanie, maybe I don't know how to defend, so maybe Hotaru maybe better, I think.
It was a very close game the whole time between you, and it seemed like in the beginning Dark Angel had the advantage against you, but you figured him out just like you did before. You would take a lot of damage in each game, and then somehow one-hit combo him, 2/3 of his health down to 0. Was that the strategy that you would bait him into that play?
就想问，因为感觉每一场
Pretty a lot of
是都打得比较
But I think that's just, you know, SNK games. As you can do, typically SNK games have some pretty long combos. So you're naturally gonna bleed a little, you know, just a little bit. This game crazy, like this game's pretty crazy like that. You know.
就是要不就摧毁他的SPG， 要不就还没达到，尽量让他不要有那个 SPG 槽，这样打他会更加有效果。
Well, my strategy is really based around his SP gauge, the SP gauge of my opponent. I try not to make sure that it's not full. When it's not full, that is kind of like my window of opportunity, or if I can lock him out of the SP gauge.
And of course, Dark Angel is one of the few players, if not the only one, who plays with an SP gauge in the center and not at the beginning. So a lot of preparation, a lot to learn here from Xiaohai. Of course, now last question. Last time I was asking you, who do you want to play in the semifinals? You didn't care, you just beat Dark Angel. Who do you want to play in that final, Goichi or Mok?
I think maybe Goichi may be more difficult, I think. Yeah.
Okay, very much looking forward to that matchup. Should it happen, the crowd definitely has something to say about it.
Challenge.
One more time,
Okay.
Xiaohai to the grand final!
Okay, so Xiaohai's in grand finals.
Oh my goodness. That is what you call a match living up to the hype, living up to the billing, if you will. Xiaohai able to clutch it out, showing that counter pick with the Hotaru. That was absolutely phenomenal, and now he is in grand finals. But the journey is not done because we have to see who is going to join.
Xiaohai busting out the
There's
Hotaru
only
was
one more spot in
pretty
that grand
nice.
final, exactly as you say, Rob. So let's introduce our second semi-finalist, starting off with the one, the only, Goichi! Representing Detonation, Focus Me. He's got the whole crowd against him here in Riyadh. But you want
The Falcons fans are still tight, bro. The Falcons are still tight.
Is your man.
They hand him my boy Goichi?
Character flexibility. He always
Why they hand him Go? That's Goichi, bro.
This has to be the first time Goichi's ever been booed in his life, but I think that he's taking it well.
That's Mr. Anime.
Ladies and gentlemen, his
What's going on?
opponent fighting for
Who is it?
Team
XYZZY?
Falcons,
Oh, that's right. Moke. Sorry, my bad. I'm tripping.
Mo, of course.
I'm tripping, Chad. I'm tripping.
He has the
It was like
crowd at his back.
1, 2 a.m. yesterday. All right, Chad. I was
in
tired.
this
All right.
tournament. Also, you have to remember,
Yeah,
he was
look,
the
these
last
guys.
person to qualify for the Esports World Cup, and now he is only one match away from grand finals. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, starting off like that, almost not qualifying, and now being so close to the promised land.
He is the last Falcon still flying high here at Fatal Fury Esports World Cup. Gentlemen, please join us on the stage.
Goichi,
please.
Goichi out
Let's hear what
here
these two have to
slaying
say
these Falcons,
before we
bro.
send them off. Any final words?
ゴイさん勝ちますよ。アウェーがすごいです。
It's okay. Okay, Goichi.
Goichi's having a great time, man. I like Goichi.
You gotta take it in. Gentlemen, no two ways around it. Please make it back to your stations. It is time, Rob. Oh boy, I cannot wait for this one.
Against Xiaohai
here we
in
go.
the finals.
Someone's got to pick up the tab, Justin, if they're both at the same bar. Here we go.
Alrighty.
Get the hard knockdown and already with the hop jump.
Nice.
Mok gets a combo. Are we going to take out? Yes, we're going to take out the SPG from Goichi's side. So now he's going to lose his hard knockdown option, especially from a Tara combo. +2 in that scenario. Try to make him flinch, but Goichi doesn't bite.
Damn, nice
It's
JDs.
tantalizing to see him airborne in that regard, but that hitbox is not going to extend that far up. However, Goichi has other plans in mind, right? Still trying to get the cross up. I love the rev guard initially to get past the orb and past the jump.
Damn.
Yep. There's gonna be no guess right there. Good confirm from Goichi. And I love the fact that he did the standing A and the standing C super, because the last set that they were playing, and I think it's also Fenrich, they kept doing standing A after the fade to try to get, that was really brilliant, just like deduction skills right there. Nice, like the 2C right there, trying to run away with the air throw.
We rarely see that.
Ooh, get off of me. That's the one thing that Hokutomaru doesn't have. Ooh, again the air throw. I
Pulling
love
up all the options, right? Justifan not going to be able to be thrown out mid-air.
I think that's the really good thing about from Mok as well, because that means he's confident that Goichi will just defend, air just defend everything, right? So because he's gonna air just defend, you can't air just defend the air throw.
Beautiful sequencing, off of the lights, still a good amount of damage, allowing himself the safe jump. The JD's coming in apparent from Goichi. The defense is still on lock, but now what happens when he's on you just like this? The two seeds up connect. Goichi tries to move out of the way to create space.
The crowd is going crazy. Trying to go for the neutral skip. Mach was able to jump out in that scenario right there. No anti with the high dodge. Gets eaten by the back throw. What are we setting up? Oh, but he takes the hit. That's going to be expensive here.
Man, he built up that second bar as well. Goichi looking really ridiculous. He can turn out all the way if need be, which he will. Double super.
They're going crazy.
Because if you get hit and he has 2 supers, he's cashing out to 60 to 70 every single time.
Yeah, that's really up to Goichi's decision, though, to either save the bar for the rest of that round if he knows it's a lost cause against someone like Mach and the offense is just too demanding to deal with. Then, yeah, I would imagine the same exact thing going into round 3. It's just so intimidating. But the sequencing here from Mach has been making Goichi sweat.
Yeah, but the thing is about Goichi, we talked about it throughout the whole event in general. Best defense. When it comes to defense, nobody is on Goichi's level.
And that's Mr. Anime Fighter.
Sparks a Rondo. Nice.
He has to have good defense in those games. That's it.
He's going to come into the second round with almost 2 bars. One sequence will probably build 2 bars and put him in a situation where if you are in a 60% and I hit you with a stand C, that is game over.
I love how you call it Sparks of Rondo, by the way. That's like the English variant.
Nice.
Because I'm not going to say Schwartz every time.
Yeah. Nice. Blocks the overhead. That's plus right there. Ooh, the shimmy.
Yikes. We talked about immaculate defense. I'll tell you what.
The Falcons are having a great time right now.
Right away.
That's how you feel.
That's crazy.
And the crazy part is Goichi pressed the button, so he actually got wild punished for that.
On the way down. And speaking of wild punishes.
No, he didn't confirm. Stand D feint will combo in the stand C, but I mean, he gets it regardless.
Mo.
Block is 1 hit away from winning here. Plus frames there. Nice tech on the throw.
Teching the
That's
throws.
going to be a punish into level 1.
You're dead.
Beautiful. Okay, heavy in the feint, heavy in the feint, because I'm
That's
plus
1-1.
So I still get my
equalized.
turn, but you know, everyone always wants to finish the whole combo, and that's why sometimes like maybe stand D, like stand D feint going to stand C, because you can kind of hit confirm that,
That's
or
to
even
the
Falcons,
bro.
Right. Yeah, you have plenty of time to go through 2 moments, right? But look, I will say, most of the clean hit confirmation has revolved around his lights. But now we're finally starting to see Goichi with the execution. Whoa, there was an error there, excuse me.
Yes, execution error, but you know what? He's still going to be able to guess the JD. Look how much life he got back. Oh, but the D flash kick break.
Goichi thought the exact same thing. I was like, I can't believe that hit.
Yeah.
I guess I'll confirm off this.
Nice. I love using the rev guard to push away the close C. Another thing, you know, he can also do, he can use the high dodge attack if he thinks another dash close C is coming, right?
That's fair. Yeah, we haven't really seen that utilized on either end.
Oh, the challenge. Confirm the counter hit.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that's a great
And the
button to have.
corner? Okay,
Especially
no.
on the counter hit, right?
Almost.
It's so good.
You're practically
it's so
there.
far, too. Being able to cancel into the orb, pretty important. Mach just under, maybe like, I want to say 40%, but it's coming.
Nice.
Yeah.
And he jumps.
Wake up super. Sometimes you have to do it for the reversal timing. But the safe jump, he didn't confirm it. I'm not sure what Goichi tried to do there. Okay, hyper defense. I love it. Goes for a throw. Guess for game. Nice jump.
Is it enough, Justin?
You dead?
No, it's not. It's not enough. Wait, he's trying to build? Is it? Ooh, just barely. The mix!
Ooh.
Justin, he fell back.
That was the dead zone, right? That was the spot where it's like so hard to anti-air in general.
That's right.
Okay, I love the early jump D. The early jump, hop jump D has been cooking so much. Even though you don't get a combo, it's just hard to anti-air because Kind is such a tall character. Nice, air to air again. Go for the plus frames. Nice backdash on Goichi. Backdash does go under low. Nice command normal, but doesn't get a combo anyway though.
Not gonna be too bad from Goichi, but trying to outmaneuver Mach. He did get an initial counter hit, and it's still gonna be hopeful. Turn up until this point. Wild punish confirmed too. The ignition. We got the elbows in. We got another orb coming in. But wake up super as response from Mach.
That was actually such a hard thing for Goichi to do because if he did the red flash kick, it actually would have put himself in overheat. No!
Oh, they were.
No, nice! That's gonna kill if he gets the combo!
Which he does. Justin, he was in over.
He's like, okay,
Just
let me
get
get
it.
the combo, but he just did
That's 2-1 Goichi.
too thirsty for that.
A little bit.
Nice, I don't think so with the high dodge attack. Go for the 2C again, no bite, no confirm. Nope. Oh, he got the backdash, but doesn't get the whiff punish there from the whiff throw on Goichi's side.
It looked kind of awkward, right? It looked like the animation was just about finished. Muck probably wasn't confident enough to maybe throw out a light. So playing it safe rather than sorry against someone like Hein, it makes a lot of sense. It's sitting at 63.
Okay, then look at the 92 right there. If he gets the 2C into super, but the anti-air throw has just been so consistent.
Man, but still, the button selection and choices coming in from Goichi, the timing has just been all right for him.
Damn, you died.
I'm surprised because I'm like, oh, I think I'm still alive,
living.
right?
Yeah.
I'm psych.
Yeah, every single time. I could feel Aru just kind of cringing towards it every single time it hits. He's like, man, what is this damage?
Okay, nice. Go for the rondo. Go for the stand C. You can't really push away too much in the corner. You still gotta take at least one more dash C there, and that's what's gonna happen. Double spark. You try to press a button. At least it didn't both at the same time, but this is definitely gonna cause a 3-1 scenario. Getting shimmied a few times.
All right, here we go.
So if
Goichi
you go for more throws, at least you have way more
up 3-1. Just needs 2 more games.
But they have to succeed, though. Right?
Yeah.
Goichi has definitely been one to kind of delay some of his tech. He's not going to be afraid to do that, but we'll see. If that throw does happen, we will come back to that scenario.
Yeah,
nice. Those air throws have been
don't really get too much of the safe
clean.
jump. Look, there we
See
go.
how delayed that tech was?
Yeah, but we get the back throw. Another back throw.
Okay, you're in there, Justin.
Another back
So is
throw.
Mock.
He might have heard me on the comms. I don't know.
Possibly. Coach Justin, is that you?
Oh, surprise! Nice teleport with the standing B right there. Just right there. Just worked out.
I think Muck can now set up correctly with some more of the meaties, right? With the C pressure, because Goichi is now resorting to jumps because of the amount of grabs that have been happening. So the layers are now being extended.
But the thing is, he pressed early jump D. Goichi recognized that, tried to get a punish. That's where I'm surprised Goichi's not guard canceling after the Kuha just defend, because that's a guaranteed just defend guard cancel every single time from the 2C.
You're dead.
Worked. But he still lost the round.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done.
Right
you
away.
can't just base it off of throws alone. As great as the damage that damage up with Hook Tomorrow has, it's not. It's definitely not from those grabs.
Using the rev blow right there, a little bit too far to punish from the -5. Sometimes the pushback on the rev blow is just that insane. I like the little JD right there. We're jumping a lot, actually. Insane jumps.
Yeah, I mean, Goichi, he's not really charging downward. Nothing really much to fear. If he's backing away from him, that's got to be the green light to go. And speaking of green, rev blow incoming. Safe jump on the other side, actually.
I'm gonna die.
So smart right there. He saw that he's at 71%. He's like, you know what? Let me use the hitting gear early so we could build the bar back for the 3rd round. And let's go back to 0 from the rev gate.
Man, cool guys don't look at explosion.
No. Look at that. Plus frames, goes for a throw again. The late tech from Goichi. This time we're going to try to set it up. And it feels like he did something, but something forced him where it put him in standing and he got clipped with the jumping light.
Possibly.
Okay, go for the standing C. Plus frame. There's the guard cancel that we're looking for. Spend the level 1.
All right,
spend
Goichi.
Super? No, we want to go for that setup. Get to the rondo, out of the SPG. Goichi in the driver's seat now to possibly go up 4-1 if he gets the next hit.
Yeah, he got so much of that corner carry despite Muck blocking, by the way, setting up that elbow from the orb. And now the big counter hit explosion coming in from Muck. We're going to see an XL round, at least into level 1.
At 80%. Well, he just withdrew. I wonder if he mistimed the safe jump there.
I would agree with you. I would definitely agree with you because it's not something we have seen from his offensive flow
you're
chart
dead.
just yet.
Goes out. He just did straight 2A meaty.
This seems rough.
Popped, right? Caught him before
Just
the jump
4-1 now for Goichi. He's looking solid.
Okay.
It's still possible for Moke. He could bring it back, but this is his last chance. He's on life support right now. He needs to win 4 games straight.
Just defense doesn't really alter any of the frame data on the way down.
And honestly, I don't know what Moke can do. It's kind of like this Shanghai Dark Angel situation. I feel like Moke is playing pretty good. It's like I couldn't tell you what he should do better. Yeah, you're dead.
Actually jumping again. Thought that maybe he's gonna go for a throw with the Rondo Ender. Nice shimmy right there.
Okay, nice
This
Moke.
is the things you have to do, but
Moke
the thing
in
is,
here.
can you do it for 4 games straight? That's the problem. Can you guess right on strike throw? Because Goichi, he's able to afford risk at this point.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Standing C right there. No confirm from the crouching C. Taking the plus frames. More. But the thing is, yeah, Goichi's just waiting for the guard cancel there, but he's at 88% rev, so he has to be careful. But the confirm, the link.
Beautiful. And the micro dash into the level 1, elbows up. Now we get the orb, side to side. What are you going to block?
Oh my god, he's overheated. He can't
be
take
dead.
this. He's going to try to bait out the super, though. That's the thing. And the shimmy with the
Oh,
hook.
this is getting intense now.
Bars down below.
Oh, but this time he held up. He was too plus. Okay, go for the Kuha. Nice, that's plus frames.
Ooh,
Goes for
okay.
forward throw. Where's the safe jump? The pressure of the standing A. Maybe thought try to go for a regular jump instead.
He tried to steal turns, Justin, after the fireball.
He did. Watch out for the cross up. Nice back dash.
Beautiful. Oh, but he didn't get a confirm. That was a counter hit.
Okay, this time we enter for the low, rolling out of the side, go back into the neutral. Can Goichi close us out?
Okay.
Still alive. Goichi close to 2 bars. Can kill if he gets a 2C right here if he confirms it.
Back
Oh
to
my
back air
God.
fake,
Oh, shit.
going airborne. Goichi actually just needs one confirm.
That's what I'm saying. That's it. Two level 1s, 2 ignitions, possibly.
Ooh.
And that's gonna be it right here. Goichi going up 5
Okay,
to 1,
he don't drop those. He don't drop
to the
those winning.
grand
He don't
finals
drop
for
those
chance
winning
to
supers.
dethrone Zhao Hai or become the first EWC Fatal Fury champion.
And it all came from
Oh
one button,
man,
Justin. You know which one?
those last 2 rounds are fucking
Yeah,
intense,
you
bro.
love that one.
Holy shit.
And just like that, Goichi has made it to grand finals. But before we focus on grand finals, I want to talk about the match that you just had with Moke. He has been unstoppable up to this point. How were you able to give him his first loss and send him home?
そうですね、優勝決戦に進まれるわけですけれども、その前にモック選手との戦いについてちょっとお伺いしたいと思います。いかがでしたか、モック選手との、どのようなご準備をされていらっしゃいましたか。
そうですね、モク選手はすごい大会に対してすごい準備をしてくるので、相手がどういう手で来るかっていうのをちゃんと試合を見ながら試合を組み立てていこうっていう意気込みでやりました。
Mock is known for like dedicating for a very good preparation. So I was also conscious about how he's going to approach me and build up my preparation accordingly.
Okay, now when it comes to you speaking on preparation, a lot of us Fatal Fury viewers or enthusiasts, a lot of people actually expected this grand finals to happen. We expected Zhao Hai versus Goichi. Did you expect this to happen? And if so, how are you going to defeat Zhao Hai?
フェイタルフューリーですけれども、シャオハイ選手が大変優勝候補として皆様見なしているわけなんですけれども、そのような状況で、どうでしょう、ゴイチさん、どのようにシャオハイ選手に立ち向かっていかれますか。
はい、そうですね、もうシャオハイ選手は、絶対にその優勝候補だと思ってまして、すごい対戦できるのが楽しみだったんですよ。なんでここで自分の力は本当にシャオハイより上なのか下なのかっていうのをね、ここで確かめて最後優勝したいと思います。
Well, indeed, Zhao Hai is hopeful for the winner for the grand final for Fatal Fury. But I would like to test my ability and prove that I'm gonna be the winner. I'll do my best.
Okay, now as far as Zhao Hai versus Goichi, we will be getting to that later on. Congratulations again, Goichi. I do want to make sure, as far as the Falcons fans, I know that was a rough result. Congratulations to Moke. But remember, after this, we do have our third place match. We're not going straight to grand finals, so we are going to have Falcons Moke going in his next match to try to get third place. That said, Goichi, congratulations, you are in grand finals. Please go ahead and crush
place
your
match.
opponent's key. Please make some noise for Goichi!
I don't know, chat. Honestly, between Mock and Dark Angel, my money's on Dark Angel. Dark Angel's pretty nice with it. He lost to Zhao Hai, but yeah, that was a hard match. I feel like between Dark Angel and Moke, I think Dark Angel can take it. Yeah, that's my dark horse. I gotta go all in on my dark horse.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Amazon Arena here at Fatal Fury at the Esports World Cup. We are on the cusp of the end of what has been an incredible week, but there is a differential for a third and fourth place, which is incidentally our next match coming up, Rob.
Oh, you cannot make this up, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of this match is, of course, actually going to get third place instead of fourth place here at EWC. But it's not just that. There is a $35,000 difference the player that gets third place
$35,000 is insane.
Gonna walk away with $100,000.
How much?
100K?
Oh my God.
$100,000. Can you believe it, brother?
I can't.
100
We're all gonna have
G's?
to believe it.
100
Not only
stacks?
that,
100
also
racks?
gaining
100
500
bands, as the
points
kids
here
say
for
these
the Esports
days?
World Cup Club Championship.
Bro, I need
instead of
100K.
the 300 at fourth place. Because EWC is not just about Fatal Fury.
That's less
of
a
course,
lot- that's
it
a lot
is
of
about
guapo.
More than 24 different games that are competing at the same time, with all different organizations and clubs fighting for that
That's a lot of
#1
money,
spot
and
at the end
that's a lot of
the
muff.
entire event.
So we're going to see who's going to get this third place, and of course, who is going to score their points for their team in order to help them out with winning the club championship. That said,
Falcons really just had 3 players up here, huh? Only one Falcon didn't make it into the top 8. That's crazy.
None other than Dark Angel.
Dark Angel. Why they
Dark Angel.
they hating on
is
my
an
boy Dark
absolute
Angel? They just booing my
Cinderella
boy.
Story. From top to bottom.
The Falcons
Again,
fans
we
are
spoke on
toxic.
the
That's
visa
crazy.
issues with SWC earlier on. He went a qualified.
That's Dark
was not
Angel,
able to
bro.
go. Now he takes his
And
chances.
you ain't
He goes
you ain't
to
gonna
one
you ain't
event,
gonna take it over Dark
qualifies
Angel for
immediately,
free.
And now he's here at EWC with a chance to walk away.
That's
with
SWC and EWC
$100,000
qualifier.
and a third place finish. Beautiful thing for him and the Latin
The only
American
reason he didn't make it to the SWC is because of the visa problems. But
hey,
now
he
he's
still
here.
has
He's
an
locked in.
opponent. Please join me in welcoming
He's here to
the
run some
stage,
fades.
M.O.K. Mark!
Yeah, listen to all the
Falcons rep
Falcons.
is the last Falcon remaining and is fighting for an extra $35,000 and 500 club points for his team at the EWC Club Championship. Can he save
500?
one final
500
victory here in Riyadh,
club
or will the
points.
heat prove to be too much to handle?
I'll tell you what, I'm looking over there at my man's Dark Angel, and you got the M.O.K. He's literally tapping on himself, M.O.K. He's calm.
Absolutely.
And I tell you what, as much support as he may have right now, as much support as Moke may have right now, I know that the spirit bomb is up right now from the entire LATAM FGC, so I feel like it's
That's
even
true.
at the end of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to put it all on the line.
That's
We
true.
have Dark Angel.
All the
versus
Falcons are
Moke.
rooting
Let's
for
send things
Moke.
over to our
All
commentator.
the Latin American
Man, this
FGC
match
is
gonna
going
be so fun to watch just
for
because
Dark
I feel
Angel.
like strategy against the
3-0,
shooters that can be a way,
but
also
I do
Dark
think he
Angel
was just
can
kind of
really
nervous
adjust
for
some
it
of
was
the
his first
big
time. But here we
anti-air
go. Here we go. Dark
because of the
Angel.
fact that Hope tomorrow can adjust his jump with that feint, just like we said.
And
right now,
Moke
with the big
already
opener,
going
doing the
in
exact
strong.
strategy.
Yeah, that is so
Mm.
tough. Right away, you could kind of see that we are going to see a problem for
Oh.
Dark Angel to try to anti-air.
Are you
because
dead?
he relies on Rev Power Wave so much into DP break. How come he can feint in the air?
He's a ninja, bro. That's just what they do.
Oh, but
they
look
can
at
double
that.
jump.
The hop, speaking of double jump and hop jumps, he got hit with the shimmy into the red blow for the hard knockdown. Look at that. Keep it tight, keep it safe. Nice challenge with the 2A into the power charge right here.
I like that. Monk actually got a little bit overzealous, tried to steal a turn away from Dark Angel, but knowing full well, although he is majority hard, he does know the science behind some of these moves, but Monk doesn't give a damn about anything on the board right now. We got the full hidden gear.
Look at that right there, and that's going to be an easy dub, easy one on the board for Mod. 4 games away for giving more club championship points hard to do. You have to, the
Alright,
best
here we
way
go.
for you to anti-air if you're fighting a Tokudomaru player, you have to wait for the
Damn.
double jump, and you have to wait for the feint to happen.
Alright, take him
That
to the
way,
corner.
He can't do anything else from there.
What was that call out on the Kuhadan, man?
That
How
is,
did that clip him?
I think that was a little lucky. You know, sometimes luck is involved when it comes to fighting games.
Okay,
It just worked
we out that
but
corner.
shout out to Mog for just confirming that.
We going
regardless.
back.
He was able to fix everything.
We
right?
going back.
Because a similar situation
Super.
happened when him versus
Okay, no,
Oichi, but
no.
he kind of missed the Kuha break the first time. But this one, like I said,
Okay,
there's
another
less
one,
stress in
another
this
one
match
of those.
in particular.
Surely, right? Being able to capitalize on that opportunity when luck meets preparation. But Dark Angel, despite being on the deficit, can have explosive moments and opportunities.
He
Just
stayed
like
with
that
those
one. The first power
power
geyser ringing
geysers.
out. Monk trying to stave off from the pressure, which he does successfully.
air
And a
punish.
big punish coming on in the
Mog that he did with his recharge, it's been paying pretty well because he knows when Dark Angel's doing a lot of those reversals, right? So it really comes down to Dark Angel. Can he just change up a little bit of
Aerial
timing,
Dark Angel in here.
maybe throw a bit more, maybe even go for a little
Alright.
more meaty standing A's as well too to possibly catch the jump. Oh, but the wake up super, such a brave thing from Mog because he's such a huge life deficit as well.
Yeah, that is a good call out too. But Dark Angel,
Nice, Dark Angel.
as expensive as it was, I still like it. I appreciate that a lot. Being able to just seal the round, right? Dark Angel going again with the guard cancel, trying to find another opportunity, but Mach
Oh, shit.
keeping it really ambiguous. Now the air
Taking
approach
to
yet
the, okay,
again.
well, almost at the corner though. Now we're at that corner.
Look at that, I'm telling you, man. The meaty
Nice.
setups in terms of just safe jumps and meaties where the perfect frame trap, Mach has that down.
Bro,
pat.
his
But
air
Dark Angel
movement
with
looks
the
so
carry,
fucking
not
crazy.
spending the power wave right there. I'm actually pretty surprised he didn't go for the hard knockdown, right? Which gave Mach a bit more distance where the Oki is not
I bet
as scary.
anti-airing him
Now
would
he's in a
be
position to possibly go
real
up to from one more
motherfucker.
confirm.
Really smart of the
Damn.
timing against Mach. That feint in the air didn't matter none to him. He still managed to get the counter in.
Oh,
And
shit.
now the punish could have been so much more severe. Level 1, not quite dead yet.
Oh, the
One
back
more
dash,
touch. What a
the
back
teleport
dash.
and the high dodge, right?
No, not
that
at
was
all.
hard earned, and that's something that's really hard to anti-air in a just clutch, intense scenario like that.
Nice.
But he's already shown it immediately into
Already.
game 2. Moving on into game 3, Mach having the very first strike
Okay.
up until this point. Dark Angel still trying to chase the tech roll past the body, but now Mach still trying to steal turns, right?
Yep.
Still doing those, huh?
Anti-air, using
Damn,
the
like-
rev power dunk in a scenario, and that's actually really, really good from Dark Angel because he's kind of realizing, okay, if I can't anti-air with DP break, I might as well let the whole DP rock.
Jesus, as it should be.
Nice. Okay,
Trying
tries
to
go
bait
for
out.
it.
You
Nope.
already know that
Yes.
short hop was exactly to bait out. What the
Nice.
hell? Again, catching him upon landing. Overhead is there. Back down
Damn.
from the throw.
No super!
No
Oh.
super.
No super!
That looked like a
And, you know,
mistake.
super- but the thing is, if he just did his regular BMB, he would have got it.
100%. 100%. He was definitely well within range.
Yeah.
Could have gotten the kill.
Yeah, would have got double 2C there. Oh, they're
Oh, shit.
jumping. Nice. I love the standing B starter right there to get the standing C link. Are we going for a combo? Yes, we are. Still SPG available. Have to be careful there because the rev blow could be coming out from a guard cancel.
Oh, he got counter hit. Now Dark Angel still trying to find a way to thread the needle past the offensive pressure that Mach's been laying down. Rev, what in the world? He went for the sweep.
Damn.
Cross up.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Damn!
Yeah. Oh my God.
Get him out of here! Oh my.
35% guard cancel with the
Shit.
red blow. Expensive, but the thing is, momentum is so strong.
Okay.
He's able to get this. Can we get another tech chase? Nice. Oh, no,
Oh.
he tried. It didn't work
Oh
out.
my.
Good
You gotta
attempt.
be hella dead. You still got 31%. You can let the flash rock. So much more to the Rev XL. Get that elbow in.
Damn.
This Hokuto Maru, it feels so safe. Everything he's doing, it's like, yeah, like you're the one that needs to chase me. You're the one that needs to take more risk, right? To kind of like do the damage, seal the deal, right? And Dark Angel's cool with that, but the problem is,
Damn.
it's hard to guess that many times in a row.
It is,
Because
right?
at this point, we're literally at the end of the tournament. Everyone has seen you play. Everyone's kind of seen where your offense is and where your defense is.
Nice.
Like the little combo, like the feints afterwards, go for the chip damage of the power wave.
Nice.
You saw how he just feinted 3 times before he went with the round wave. Was really cool.
Yeah, I'm still going to be plus as well. That's why he
Yes.
pursued into the full block sprint
Yes.
to get that chip damage. You talked about how much of the adaptation that Mach's been kind of presenting with the offense and how much more Dark Angel
Okay.
has to guess.
In the
but I was
corner.
gonna say the shoes on the other foot in regards
But
to
we
his
out.
defense. Dark Angel's been doing a good job up until this point.
And now we're taking you to the corner?
From Mach.
Nice DP break right there. And I love the fact that he kind of just gambled that because Mach was like, okay,
okay.
I'm gonna bait the B version, which has the invo properties.
Okay, but
the
we
D
wake up
version
with
does
those?
not have invo properties. 2 strikes. So we are seeing some adaptation where Dark Angel's trying to take a different type of just risk taking.
Right.
Oh my God.
All right, come on, baby.
I want him to do the power
Come on,
dunk.
Dark Angel, you got this.
Nice.
I believe
Steal a turn.
in my dark
Steal a
horse.
more turn. No hit right there. That was a huge wild punish attempt. Okay.
Yo, on the way
We
up
got
too.
those.
Manages to catch, does get the bounce.
No, he missed the cancel for
Oh.
the break. That's huge.
That's bad.
Yeah, Mox gonna be able to take this round.
You're gonna die.
Spend the super. Keep
Yeah.
it safe.
Another round on the board. Looking pretty tied up here, but still Mark up one game. He does have one bar to himself as well. You
Power
got
geyser.
press on the way down from that rev blow. You are not
Still haven't
any
seen a
liberty to
single
steal turns.
fucking
That is a very wild punish getting the short hop against
Buster
Dark Angel
Wolf.
attempt, and possibly a throw. I think that might have been a normal. Was it 5A?
Yeah, it was. It's just so scary to go for regular throws. Nice cancel right there. And Mock using 3 revs right there. That's expensive. That's at least 50% of revs spent. And that's going to be huge.
Damn.
Dark Angel close to 50% right here. It gets the
you're dead.
2 that's there at the very last second, getting blown up for it. And now 2-2. We love to see that.
All right, 2-2.
It's actually
We
really
equalize.
tough. And the cool thing about the difference, right? Because I think Dark Angel and the Geo in particular, they only put SPG in the middle. Well, everyone's been using on the point. So the fact that he has it in the middle, it makes his guard cancels and everything cheaper.
That's right.
So that helps a lot for Dark Angel's game plan because he's using a character like Terry.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good balance. That's why it's in the middle. That flex SPG is going to be so beneficial to him for anything defense related and also towards Rev XLs. But at the moment, he's just about to lose it up until this point. I lied to you all. We got the geyser.
Damn.
Nice anti-air right there, but mistimed the throw. And he didn't take the L yet, but he's close to
Oh, shit.
Hit. It's enough. There's going to be a little bit scaling and just
Okay.
It's actually really, really tough because they both are missing kind of like their meaty scenario.
Come on, baby.
Right.
Come on,
You
Dark
missed that
Angel.
grab earlier from Dark Angel. You missed the setup from
Show me some.
That was very fortuitous.
Came to
for
that
Dark
corner.
Angel's behalf, honestly. And he was sitting at
There you go.
30% before he let that route rock. So you knew he was going to be very confident in
Oh,
finishing off
shit.
his route.
All right,
Something
pressing
he's done
buttons.
a million times, but now Mock trying to regain his pacing here in the neutral.
Good
right?
challenge.
That jump in is going to be so pivotal to open up Dark Angel.
Oh,
Up until
shit.
this point, the ground game still very sharp from Dark Angel.
The hit confirmed, spending the meter. Mock has to spend the meter. Oh, but he gets hit by the jump. Did he think there was going to be a cross-up? Usually, anytime it's a hop, it will always stay the same side, and it's a guess for scenario. He could take a throw here.
Oh,
he can't
you're
take
dead.
that. Okay, SPG available for the front. Mock has the rev blow. I want to see more anti-air rev blows because you can't just defend rev blows in general.
That is fair.
Nice.
Nice.
We'll see if that's going to be an option right now. Dark Angel at least getting a very, very solid anti-air from that beginning.
Oh, no.
Oh, again!
Scramble City, and it actually worked out for Mock's favor because if Dark Angel blocked, he would have actually got a full punish from the Kuha. And we got the wall
Okay.
bounce.
Exactly what you were talking about, utilizing the rev blow past some of the sequencing that Mock's been presenting. While in SPG, you can take advantage of that, and also the rest of the sequencing
Okay,
from
Dark
puts it
Angel
up.
3-2.
Of the power dunk break. And
It's looking like Dark Angel kind of
jumping,
figured out
actually,
Moke.
so that was really
yeah.
good recognition from Dark Angel there. Nice. Oh, goes for the sweep. That's a punish right there.
You saw it.
Oh, no, 2C. That would have been a huge wow punish.
Missed
I like the power
opportunity.
charge there.
Now we
Okay.
see Dark Angel pretty much flowing, spacing it out. Crack shoot, catching in midair, being able to extend the rest of the combo.
And that's huge, right, too, right? Because when you think about old Terry, that crack shoot used to anti-air so much easier, but now the fact that Dark Angel was still able to use it, it was really interesting that he was able to catch it, too.
Was pretty far away towards the tail end of the active frames, and Monk also was airborne, so it makes sense.
Nice, again for the sweep, trying to hold up.
Damn.
Because even if you block a sweep, it's super punishable. Nice, using the rev guard a lot more. And you know, the one thing I feel like the coolest difference between the two players is that Mock is using rev guard a lot more.
we still waking
versus
up with
Dark
those.
Angel is more about the just defend.
That's fair, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Nice.
That's a fair assessment, too. Speaking of SPGs now,
Okay.
Dark Angel could use the rev blow.
Oh, shit.
But Monk, yeah, you were talking about his rev guard primarily,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
My mistake. I was thinking about it the other way around.
Ooh.
I'm surprised we actually haven't seen a lot more rev blows, at least particularly in this round from Monk.
I know. I guess because at Dark Angel point,
we got those
in
wake up
SPG,
supers
so
too.
he doesn't want to get counter rev blowed, right?
Oh, shit.
I love that high dodge attack. That's going to be able to seal the
They're gonna-
victory. But no, he
Oh!
drops the combo instead. Person,
Surely.
so that helps a lot.
Yeah, it did happen to catch him down below, too. No counter hit, no nothing. Dark Angel wasn't anticipating it. Maybe he was trying to look for air normal.
Nice, go for the run. Again, the wild punish, and that is the true punish after a backdash throw. We're going for a double rev low, gets much damage, gets the safe jump, goes into the dead spot. Dark Angel with no guard cancel, but I
Nice.
love the power geyser from the 2A just to take him on the SPG so he doesn't have to worry about rev blow anymore.
That was pretty huge, and now Monk having to sit still in the corner. Up until this point, the exchange air to air, that jump D was the big opener, catching Dark Angel on the ground as well. He is an overheat. Monk Needs to seal it at the empty jump low. Just
Nice.
enough.
Might have had a chance to get for a guaranteed guard break setup there.
All right.
Big jump in, too short.
We
to get
tied
this
it up
close
again.
seat right there.
A little bit shallow, and it wasn't even a punish either. But now, speaking of punishes, we do get the wild punish to start off against Dark Angel. Get the hard knockdown up the red blow.
Yeah, there's a counter. You can't. Oh no! What happened there?
Talk to me, Jay.
I don't know.
Oh,
But then we
baited
got
it.
the bait though. Nice wild punish. Yep, get the power geyser. We're gonna be able to build the bar, spend the level 1. Dark Angel, you know, it might have been one of those things where you didn't research enough between red blow exchanges between the two players.
Possibly one could recover faster than the other, gets to start up in terms of active frames, so it makes sense. You saw Dark Angels kind of dissipate right before Mox actually hit, so really, really unfortunate circumstance, at least for the side of Mock. But Dark Angel, he'll definitely take that. Not quite yet forcing SPG. As soon as I say that, what a counter hit to check this short hop as well. We've seen that as the bane of his existence in prior games. That hop is going to get absolutely shortened.
I love
real quick.
I love when he does that. When he does this,
Anti-airs?
like 5A into D power dunk, right? It's just so
I have big
beautiful
damage.
that he's taking advantage of the counter hit system, because that combo only works if it's counter hit in the air.
Right. Yeah, because of the juggle state.
Yes.
Shit.
Nice. Goes for the throw
Okay,
right there, ties
okay,
it up
clean.
3, right? So the fact that we're still in this competitive set,
Nice.
we got to confirm from the standing D, still an SPG, guard cancel for 35%. Expensive, but we're going to spend level 1 to lower our cash, lower our rev gauge in the situation. Goes for the meaty back throw. Another back throw? No. Power dunk. Hold that.
Yeah, had to be invincible. He was willing to make that bet. Speaking of, catching him mid-air, Mock is eating a gang of damage. Throw will do it, right?
Yes, but we baited the super as well. And now I love the fact that Dark Angel.
Nice. Malka's gonna have to win this to tie it up again to go to the final game.
Or at least online tournaments as well. Really, really
Okay, but
funny interaction.
Dark Angel looking.
taking a
Oh, Dark
two-step
Angel
step
looking
up
clean right now.
In regards to the matchup knowledge. Really smart.
Nice.
Wait, even smarter.
Nice.
Empty. That was an absolute bait against the dodge, or at least the anti-air.
That was such a bait. High dodge attacks hit, but it wasn't counter hit, so he just kind of flowcharted into the Kuha, and he got the
Oh
standing
shit, you're
C.
dead.
As a
Dark
staple
Angel
for
set
so
point.
many players throughout these last couple of days, I was really waiting for Dark Angel to utilize that
Nice.
exact strategy.
It's one of those things where he did it at the perfect time, because now he's at match point. Because sometimes you don't want to abuse it too early, right? You want to just use it as like the cash out where you get the momentum, you keep it, and look at that. Speaking of that, the meaty standing B. He's going to be able
Big
to
damage.
do one more combo. It's not going to kill, but it's a guess for
One
game
more.
for throw or strike.
Oh, and the jump back Mock actually sensed out what Dark Angel wanted to do.
Oh.
The guard cancel,
Oh.
not enough overheat.
Oh,
Ooh, the plus frames
That was
on
tough.
the C round wave. Dark Angel representing Navi, taking 3rd place and just eliminating and putting in a position where Mock takes 4th place. Only 350 points for Team Falcons for Fatal Fury at EWC, while Navi gets the 500 points going into the club championship.
Here we are on the stage.
All right,
Dark
Dark
Angel
Angel.
joining us, 3rd place, confirmed for him and for his organization Navi with 500 points for the EWC Club Championship. Now, when I ask you a technical question, you're the only player that sets their SPG meter in the center and not at the beginning. Why is that?
Eres el único jugador en todo el torneo que pone su SPG al medio y no al principio. ¿Por qué es eso?
El SPG lo uso en medio porque siento que yo personalmente sí lo aprovecho mejor. Al principio siento que si te entran fuerte o un error grave se te acaba la oportunidad. Y en medio es como que un intermedio, ¿no? Al final, al último, perdón, si lo pones al último te pueden cerrar con un combo súper extra largo, con mucho daño y tampoco lo aprovechas. Así que creo que el intermedio es lo más balanceado.
I agree with that. I think
Putting it in the middle is more
I think
balanced because
the putting it in the middle is probably
best
like
place, you can
the-
be
I feel like
punished
that's the
by
best
it.
place to put
if
it.
it's in the middle, you have a little bit of leeway, and if you put it at the end,
Yeah.
you can be, hit by an extra large combo. And just
You can
never use
work
it.
with
So
SPG a
it's
little
just
bit more if you
matter
put it
of
in the
preference,
center,
and he
I
believes
feel
it's
like.
the most balanced and the most efficient way to use it.
Well, it was good to hear from you for that. Thank you for that technical answer. Now, look, this is your first big international event in your history. It's a big, big deal. What's the future going to look like now for Dark Angel after this 3rd place finish?
Este es tu primer evento internacional grande. Esto es en verdad algo muy bueno.
Sí,
por tu
este es
carrera.
el torneo más grande que he podido participar. Agradezco ahí a la gente de Navi que me dio la oportunidad también por creer en mí y pues estamos dando lo mejor.
Yes, this is my first big international event. Thank you very much for Navi for giving me this opportunity, and I'm going to continue giving the best of me.
And the final piece, would you like to say anything to the LATAM community supporting you throughout this whole tournament?
Quisiera decirle algo a la comunidad latinoamericana que te está apoyando.
Agradezco mucho el apoyo de toda la gente de Latinoamérica. No se logró el primer lugar ni el segundo, pero pues nos conformamos con un tercero. Dimos lo mejor y espero que hayan disfrutado el espectáculo.
Thank you very much for the people of Latin America. I couldn't get you the first place or the second place, but I did the best I could and continue enjoying the event.
Well, it's an incredible finish. His first ever big international tournament, $100,000 and a third place finish. Ladies and gentlemen,
100K, 100 bands, 100 stacks.
Incredibly through this tournament.
That's
Thank you
pretty
so much
good.
for joining us. Before our grand final, however, we have a very special announcement from our friends at SNK.
Bet extra high, just like we said.
Kenneth Masters? Can't wait for the Fatal Fury players to deal with some Kenneth Jinrai shenanigans. That's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good time. Good vibes all around. Who doesn't like dealing with a little bit of Jinrai loops? At least they don't gotta deal with Drive Rush though. Drive Rush into button or Drive Rush into special.
Ladies and gentlemen, we started out with the 16 best.
Alright, here we go.
Fatal
Grand
Fury
Finals.
City of the Wolves players in the world.
Grand Finals.
And now we are all the way down
Peep
to
game
the
chat.
final two.
The top 3 I picked for top 8 are in top 3.
It is time to find
Shanghai,
out
Goichi,
who is the ultimate
and Dark
Fatal
Angel.
Fury
Chris
City
G,
of the
who
Wolves
was my day
competitor.
1 pick, he didn't make
What
it
an
in.
incredible opportunity for us
So,
to be here and celebrate
I
this
swapped Chris G
momentous
for
moment
Dark
in
Angel.
the history of Fatal Fury. 26 years in the
But
making here at EWC 2025.
it's looking
Myself,
pretty
Nelson, of course,
good.
Hollywood Raw TV bringing you all the action. Our finalists are ready.
Alright,
There's
Shanghai.
only one that can
Let's get
seal
it.
their key in our trophy.
I love what you brought up right
My
there,
life
Reload.
savings are on Shanghai
26
winning
years
this,
in the making,
boys.
Or even more if you count
I'm
the
putting
years
all
that these
my
players put into their craft. If you
didgeridoos on
count
Shanghai.
The hours, the countless time they spent traveling in order to get to this point. Ladies and gentlemen, we've had enough talking, but there is no time like showtime. Coming to the stage, fighting out of Japan, none other than Go Ichi! Goichi, up to this point, has been an unstoppable force. It does not matter what his opponent tries to do. He is the ultimate weapon. He downloads his opponents bit by bit, and most importantly, he has the ultimate defense. He is impenetrable. Is it possible for his opponent to actually break him down? Sometimes it literally seems that the man is psychic.
Goichi's pretty good, man. It should be interesting. I don't know if he's gonna stick with the Kane, maybe swap to the Marco at some point. I don't know, man. It should be interesting. Mr. What's his sponsor? KSG, I believe. Mr. KSG Shanghai.
Against the youngest, most unpredictable upstarts. Tonight, this man, Shanghai, looks to make history and become the first ever two-time Esports World Cup champion.
I mean, absolutely, there is history on the line. It does not get any bigger or any more impressive than that. Of course, these are two legends in their own rights, and I feel like Shanghai's pressure is at an all-time high. Can he handle it? We are about to find out. Shanghai, Goichi, please meet us
man.
center stage for
Here
the
we go.
face-off. Fellas,
Here we go.
do you have any last words for your opponent?
優勝します。And you Shanghai, champ, should I say.
One more.
One more, says Xiao Hai, before you guys go.
One more.
One thing clear.
Mr. Xiao Hai.
We do know that Xiao Hai has been the favorite throughout this entire tournament. But with that being the case, he
Come
is
on,
a fighting
chat.
game god. But he
It's
is
over.
also going up
It's
against
Xiao
another
Hai.
fighting game god. He cannot look down.
All right,
and
that's
neither
that's
can
the
Goichi.
that's the
They
king
are
of
looking
fighters.
eye
That's
to
the
eye.
SNK
And now the only
fighting
question
game
is,
god.
which god can
First
bleed?
time
Fellas, please take
EWC
your-
champion for
take your
Street Fighter
places.
6.
A little too hyped up right now. I mean, that energy a little too hot for me right now.
Absolutely
And he has the
understandable,
wife
especially
buff.
Since there's an ace up Xiao
All right,
Hai's
he has
sleeve,
the
who
wife
is
buff.
also being with him, as it was the case last year here at EWC.
I'm telling
one
you,
of the most
chat, the
beautiful
wife
moments
buff.
we had at EWC 24. But Rob, an absolute pleasure. to
Bro
be
has his
here
wife in the
and
crowd.
get This game
He has to
started.
he's
Two
trying to take those
giants,
300 fans
Goichi,
home.
Xiao Hai are ready to go, and so are our commentators. Let's get this going.
Nice, Billy. So they definitely
All right,
have
let's see.
studied against each other within the tournament. And
already.
a guard, cancel, into the hard knockdown, into the rondo. What's the guess? Can we take out the SPG? Yes, we do.
Very aggressive start here in game one for Goichi at the benefit. Xiao Hai actually catching the following.
All right, here we go.
We do get a forward throw down from Xiao Hai. Rev dashing all the way through. Goichi actually tried to back away.
The chase down, but no guard cancel right there.
Nice.
Nice flash kick right there. You thought you were able to anti-air. He doesn't spend too much because the thing is, the rev is insane right here. Look at 93%. Even at 70, he was able to just
Nice,
guard
again.
cancel in general, which causes another 17%. But the wake up
But we wake up.
0 to 100 overheat. You know what's going to be happening right here. This is automatic sequence. You can't get out of this.
That's going to be more than enough
You're
damage. He
dead.
wasn't even getting guard break.
All right, Xiao Hai, up one round already.
Off of that guard cancel.
Yeah, that's the one thing I noticed throughout this whole entire tournament where Goichi,
No,
yes,
JD.
you obviously made it this far with the kind, but the amount of rev, look at the rev already.
There we
It's
go.
at 80%.
Party time.
He's in overheat a lot. And against a character like Billy, who's going to put you in a position where you're
Those
forced to
JDs on
jump in
Goichi's side are
perfectly.
looking
If
clean
you
as hell,
don't,
though.
You're in an overheat sequence like this, and now you're going to back
Iron in the
row.
corner.
Do we have a checkmate scenario? Misses the safe jump, but we're able to do it right here. Oh, the bait, a huge bait.
And that's a lot of extra damage.
Are you
actually
dead?
might get a full catch up from the side of Xiao Hai. At least this much is so
Okay,
good
no.
because now you set yourself up for a big guard break. This should be enough, or so we thought. The wild punish in between the string.
Oh my god, and to confirm you trying to jump out but misses the combo. Nice jump, the challenge with the 2B.
Oh, you're dead.
Overheat. Can you
Oh,
make
wait,
it to
no,
cool
not-
down? 3, 2, 1, no!
Okay.
Oh yeah!
Yo!
For Xiao Hai as well, just to get offense going. However, he
party
had full
time.
bar, he had full SPG.
Yep.
He didn't land a sequence. He could have gone for hidden gear. No.
Could have gone to hidden gear, but I just feel like
Anti-airs.
Goichi's in a situation is like,
Don't jump.
it's either I block the standing C into the guard break, or if I wait for the cooldown. But the
Alright,
thing
one
is,
throw.
it's a guess. At that point,
It is.
Xiao Hai guessed right every
Nice.
single time. Able to get the combo, but we get the challenge a little bit too
Anti-airs.
far from that
Stop
standing
jumping.
A right there after the feint. Oh,
Nice.
Ooh, and that feint also from the side of Xiao Hai, getting a counter hit just in the nick of
You're
time.
dead.
This is Xiao Hai actually getting rather lucky in that regard.
nice juggle. What a full screen confirmation juggle. Good challenge right there. You can always interrupt like the target combo and overhead, because if you block the target combo and overhead, you actually have
Back
to block the
throw.
next
Now
sequence
you're
right
in the
there.
corner.
Good.
That
Ooh.
is an
Awesome.
excellent cross-up angle. Xiao Hai wasn't ready for it, and you know what? He doesn't give a damn if Xiao Hai's trying to poke away at his turn.
Yeah, but the thing is, look at Goichi's rev. It's already up very, very high. He needs to just get it down and down. And Xiao Hai's in a situation where I feel like he's never been in a situation where he's almost in overheat, at least in this set yet.
Just
That corner was
established in that
crazy.
corner, Justin, about 6 or 7.
5, 6, 7. It's one of those things where it's a hard knockdown. You're scared of the rondo, and I think it's also information gathering, right? But I love the fact that Goichi didn't give up that
Nice.
information gathering, and he just constantly went for throws, throws, and throws. So even though Xiao Hai just took the L there, he didn't gain anything from there. Okay, can he go up 2, or can Goichi get his one combo? I love you saw the slowdown. Just like don't want to press any buttons because they know what's at stake if the character kind hits you, right? Doesn't go for the last hit. He sees that Xiao Hai is trying to go through it. Nice guard cancel. Expensive
this
like
corner
you mentioned,
again.
man. 17% is super
Now
huge.
you're in
But
overheat.
we get the overheat. Do we get the sequence though? Okay, go for the pop. Look at the sequence. Nice break. Oh, that
Jump out 2 from Xiao Hai.
Nice.
Fortuitous timing against Goichi's offensive barrage, but now, despite being in overheat, he's still on the offensive, getting the confirmed off of the light. Another sequence could be had, and Xiaohai nails it!
You're dead.
Fighting towards a lot of these airs, which is something we haven't seen thus far up until this point.
Yes.
Nice.
And again, look at the backdash right there with the 2C into the wild punish.
Big damage.
Oh, half life without any meter spent and not that much.
Did you tag? I hella tagged.
I mean, at this point, if you are Goichi, you're like,
Super?
What am I doing wrong?
Okay, now.
Everything right now, according to Xiaohai.
Yes, look at this. And he's playing so safe in the distance where, like, I'm not trying to give you anything. He goes for the neutral
Saved
skin.
his corner.
But look at this, 69% on rev. It's so expensive every single time. Nice guard cancel right there. But you're not going to be able to spend a lot of bar. You're at 96. It is at danger territory, but we go for the throw. I would rev up into a super possibly. There it is. But the reverse.
Nice.
Against him in overheat, where you think you have the green light to get the guard break, man, does he know how to sneak in that super.
Man, he is doing a lot of rev guarding. And rev guarded, yes, you get the push block. It pushes the opponent away, but it uses more of the rev gauge compared to a regular block. So that's something you have to think about in exchange. Because against a character like Kine, it's very dangerous. But the thing is, Xiaohai has so many games. He can afford to take some risk at this point, right?
Yeah, and he's still going to keep it rather competitive. Now he's on the chase with the rev, Goichi being on the defensive end while the overheat is active. Xiaohai is definitely going to be abusing this sequence. Bang! Just like that, the guard has been crushed. It drops the combo, though.
That's huge. Goichi is down for this because now he's at cooldown situation, right? He gets back his rev. He can't get guard broken. He gets back his rev. Now, the thing is, can he get the next hit to close out? He would have to dump all his bar for this win here.
Yeah, there it is. But here comes the crouching C. Now, the continuation doesn't need to
Going down 3-0 is just so bad, right? Because
You can't go 3-0. You can't go down 3-0 against Xiaohai. That's not going to be good.
I would agree with
He
you.
needs this game.
Agree with you.
He needs to get on the board.
We see the first throw.
Okay, again, the shimmy's not working. Like
He's doing a lot of rev
like
block.
That, you might as well go for the throw.
That is fair. To be honest, though, Xiaohai, he did happen to tech a very delayed tech attempt from the side of Goichi.
Oh, that's going to be it.
Goichi on the board.
It's because everyone's been talking about he's like the fortress, best defense in the game, right? But if you're fighting against a character archetype like Billy, who has the keep away tools, you're the one that has to change from defense to offense.
More often than not, yes, that is definitely the case. And Goichi, despite right now having to go through those scenarios, he has found some really significant openings. But right now, Xiaohai, speaking of significant, off of these lights, he's doing so much damage.
He is.
He was trying to bait out a guard cancel.
Yep, he was. Ooh, but the 2C there. Another guard cancel. Such a great guard cancel right there. Yep, take it to the corner. Go for the hard knockdown. Sets a rondo. I'm not even sure if you want to spend that rev there because you're expensive. Drops the standing C. Sometimes when you do get a jump in like that, you might have pressed the button a little bit too early.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You have to wait till you land before you press the next button for it to come out.
Are you dead?
Raw call out against the throw. Xiaohai could have gone for a meaty, but what a read from Goichi.
Speaking of read, Xiaohai jumping out of the rev dash, takes out of SPG right away. Now what's the safe jump? Goes for the meaty spin right there. I actually really like that because it's kind of hard to tell when it's your turn because there's so many hits. Oh, but the punish, we don't get the wild punish, but we get a good punish instead.
Yeah, we still get double heavies to start up. Not too bad at all. Into the orbs, backing away is Xiaohai. Far C range is going to be so difficult for Goichi to get past. That's exactly why.
Yes, look at that. Man, I really want Goichi to stop going for these shimmies, man. I'd like just go for more throws and everything because the thing is, it's just not working out. But we're going to go for the guard break sequence, guaranteed. But what's the combo? What's the sequence? Because you can't kill at this point. You don't even have enough bar.
You do get a rondo.
Nice JD right there. Wow, that was so
You're dead.
Truly so good. Because the cross-up
Hey,
missed,
sticking with the Billy?
That was cross-up B missed completely. Oh, big jump in, but doesn't get the jump in. You know, we get the sweep anyway. Sometimes scrambling happens pretty well.
I think it was the most random interaction we've had thus far.
I mean, that says a lot.
It does.
Right? Ooh, wake up jab. Sometimes you don't know when the quick rise is coming. You don't know if it's going to be the long quick rise as well. But the pressure is on. Goichi is the first time I feel like he's taken the lead even in this round. And now he's officially taking the lead.
Goichi's looking comfortable.
Yeah, that's how you feel? Big target?
Yep. Okay, go for the standee. +3 on that situation. Do we spend the hard knockdown? Are we going to? No, we're not going for it. We're going to go for the quick rise setup instead. And we got the plus frames. Defensive back throw. Goichi, no tech in general.
Ooh, we do get the invisible up kicks, though. The flash kick paying off for Goichi.
Another throw in that corner.
Rev dashing his way towards more pressure. Plus frames
Again.
the invincible again. Goichi taking the risk.
Yeah, I'm actually like wondering what is Goichi's game plan here. Nice call out. We might not even see it. Might have to save it for the next round. And I love the delay on both because
very significant standstill on both ends.
Okay, spend
nice.
It. Still an SPG, but just barely. Maybe go for an overhead. No, we're trying to bait out the flash kick. And I feel like that's a lot of information to give for Goichi right there. Because now you're like, maybe I can wake up Buds a little bit more. But Zhao Hai so close and going up 3-2 here.
He's going to continue pressure after this, Justin.
Okay.
There's no way he does it, right?
No? Overhead, you're right. Nice call. Is that enough?
That's it.
A huge life lead. I'm down to take a flash kick.
100%.
Right? I'm down to take it.
All right, here we go.
There's no risk. I'm not scared. It doesn't even cause a hard knockdown. And I still have SPG available, so I could just do guard cancel Rev Blow in one scenario.
Facts.
All right, Zhao Hai back into the driver's seat, back in the lead. 2 more games to close out to become your first 2-time EWC
Bro's trying to throw loop in fucking Fatal Fury. This game doesn't even have throw loops.
Did have an amazing start up until the part where he tried to skip neutral Zhao Hai. And to be honest with you, the rest of like the top 8 competitors have been really severely punished.
Nice.
Yes, it has. Man, I'm just, every time I look at the forget the percentages, right? So like,
Goichi's doing pretty good at not overheating himself.
35%. Anytime you do double Rev XL, that's 40%, right?
At the beginning, it was looking a little bit rough, but now it looks like he's locked in.
If you do a double
He's not really
XL.
overheating himself too much.
That wants to do double
Being
Rev
careful.
XL. He has to do double
Pretty
Rev
good stuff.
Yeah, he wants to land any sort of big, hard knockdown sequence to get the orb started and get the pressure sequences, right? But
Zhao Hai's using that Rev guard a lot.
Manages to escape the onslaught. The potential.
Ooh, that
that was mad far.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The hurt box of the cane, man. That's part of his body. Nice. I like the throw again. Do we go for another throw? I want to see every time you see the Rev guard, you want to go for more throws.
Oh, that was kind of sick.
Okay. Offensive forward throw goes for the overhead. I love the fact he just did the overhead just for cheeky damage.
Are you
Also
dead?
in a position where to take him out far away from SPG. Not enough.
Okay, no.
48%.
Oh, now you're dead.
Wow, what a 2B challenge from the 5-8 whiff.
Don't flash.
Okay, wait, never mind.
You knew it. Don't do it again. Don't do it again.
I'll
Again?
do it right now. Oh!
Oh!
Zhao Hai.
So yeah, Goichi bringing it back. He's not trying to stay behind, tying it up 3-3.
Available to save his life, right? Nice guard cancel.
Zhao Hai's sticking it out with the Billy. I'm assuming he's probably not going to switch to the Hotaru at this point.
Pole, he could guard cancel. Anytime he's doing just Rev version of the pole, he's not guard canceling, right? Because of the Rev blow cancellation. Is he like just like there? Because if he did, because if he did Rev blow, Zhao Hai would have been able to Rev blow in retaliation.
That's right.
Okay.
Being able to get into an XL route too.
Yes, yes. Okay, like the little chase down and the walk down, and we're trying to Rev. I love the hyper defense, but now we're in overheat. We could take advantage. I don't think Zhao Hai would spend the bar here. Again, what a defensive guard cancel.
Zhao Hai's using that Rev guard way too much, I think.
Okay.
I don't know why he's using it so much.
Actually, the guard crush doesn't come in. In benefit of Goichi, we do get the super.
Plus frame.
Uh-oh, you might be dead.
He's not, because he's overheat, so he couldn't confirm the combo.
That's going to kill you, though.
There was no way you were surviving.
Yeah, that's true, actually. It's so tough, right? Because that 2C in the super, it's a just do it super, right? You just like, oh, yeah, cool. Nice. Love the wild punish. Do we spend the level 1 here? Of course we do. No, we don't. We're going to keep him SPG, which is dangerous because the guard cancel Rev blow is actually what's killing Zhao Hai.
We'll take that, though. Unfiltered damage off of the ignition super coming in from Zhao Hai.
Plus frames there. Yep. Fumble before my ambition. Throws the sparks of Rom, though. Overheat.
Overheat
now,
again.
Do we have enough sequence for a guard break? We take a forward throw. Can we build enough bar in the sequence? One more. Oh, takes the hit.
Are you dead?
He might be dead. He's going to build enough bar. Yeah, he got enough. Goichi going up 4-3.
That's actually insane.
Right. Hotaru, not on the clock. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, he put the shades down.
Yeah.
Not on the clock, Junior.
Oh my God.
All right.
Nice wake up with
Zhao Hai, this is his last chance.
Good delay tech.
If Goichi wins this,
That's huge. Just outside, just around.
Goichi just needs to win this game.
Of that dodge.
Oh my
Shanghai
god.
needs to win too.
Wow, Goichi's so good.
Two in a
Saw that
row.
He did the early jump D and went for a jab confirm, goes for the throw.
Looking rough.
Point for Goichi. You saw him. He's like, please, one more. And he's smelling the blood. Offense is going crazy right here.
We're getting a lot of the throws now coming into play.
Yes.
Back to back. Shanghai actually getting a very delayed tech on that one. Let's see the route now. Bring him back up. Not going for the hard knockdown just yet. Actually, he is going for the super this time.
He has to. Take him out the SPG. I love the rev guard from Goichi right there. Throws out the Rondo. It's so hard to punish regardless. Throws out Saul's the
Overheat again.
And now in a position where Xiaohai has
That's not
to fight.
good.
He does have a super though, so he has one defensive decision to make, but the counter hit missed out.
Oh my god, bro.
Wasn't even counter hit in the first place, Justin. That's the big question. I didn't get to see it.
Yeah.
Surviving through the overheat. 36 now. He has to play neutral
Yo.
up until this point.
Okay. Shanghai.
Saving his
Shanghai.
round in this tournament.
No.
Movement past Goichi's airborne
Yo,
approach.
Shanghai
Stay
cannot go into
alive.
overheat.
Can't even watch.
He cannot go into
Okay,
overheat.
nice little combo right here.
He
Xiaohai's
cannot
fighting
go
back.
into fucking
There's
overheat.
The power of the buff. In general,
That's
okay,
a dangerous
jab,
game to play at
the
this
low
point.
close
He
C.
cannot go into
Feel like
overheat.
Goichi gets hit.
This is
But now
it
you're
right
in the
here,
corner.
Justin, lay down the pressure for
Oh,
Goichi.
don't use that so
on this
much.
tournament point. He's
Okay,
okay.
Shanghai
Oh,
with
but
this
you're in
pressure.
overheat.
There is
Oh,
no
God.
tomorrow.
Oh my
Get him that
god.
guard crush.
Oh,
He's not guard crushed yet. Xiaohai can gamble. The thing is,
Oh,
can
God.
he make the read? One super.
Oh, no.
This is
Oh,
the decision
no.
maker right here. Does he go for it? And
No,
he
you're
hits.
dead.
This is not enough. But
Okay.
one more guess per game.
Guard
Do
crush
we
City is
have
here.
it? Oh, the
Oh,
jump
my
up, what a
God.
decision right there. But the
Oh,
guard
no.
cancel. No.
Oh, shit.
No
Oh,
ref.
shit. Oh, shit.
Oh, Goichi pop it off. He did it. EWC Fatal Fury champion. He finally did it. The first person to ever dethrone Xiaohai in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. Look at you see the emotion he has? He
elation.
couldn't believe it.
The excitement and the elation, the pop off immediately
Oh
from
my
the seat, and then the
God.
complete stark contrast as you see it pan over to Xiaohai, stuck in his seat, stuck in his emotions, feeling absolutely drained.
He can't even stand. His hands are shaking.
He cannot. All of the emotions on both ends, the yin and the yang from both ends, is just so tangible. And Xiaohai still trying to figure out what had gone wrong in his strategy.
It's one of those things where it's like, he's probably thinking, would Hotaru have worked maybe? Or like, would have Wake Up Super worked? Because the situations that Goichi put him, that's the scariest part. And look at him. Look at Goichi, your EWC Fatal Fury City of the Wolves champion.
That was insane, bro. Yo. Goichi takes it over
To
Xiaohai.
predict this outcome. Either one could have walked away as the champion, but fate has shown their bright lights up on the stage towards Goichi. And now, with the winner, we have Rob TV standing by.
Right here, Goichi. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your EWC Fatal Fury City of the Wolves champion, Goichi! Goichi, going into the event, you were not the favorite to win. Going into the event, people thought that your opponent would have been insurmountable. Let us know how you are feeling right now. You're overcome with emotion. How does it feel to know that you've officially gotten it done?
この試合の前には対戦相手が優勝確実だとみなされてた傾向はあったと思うんですけれども、ここまでこの優勝を収めた今、どういうふうにお感じになっていらっしゃいますか？
いやもう本当に夢のようです。最高です。ありがとうございます。
It is like a dream. Thank you so much. It's amazing.
Goichi, I have to ask, when it comes to the emotion that you're feeling right now, what is causing such an outpouring of this emotion? What is going through your mind right now that you are officially the EWC champion?
はい、大変今感情が高まっていらっしゃると思うんですけれども、このような感情が高まる中、このようなEWC の チャンピオンとなられたわけですけれども、どのような思いがありますか？
そうですね、ちょっとチームが変わっていろいろとあったんですけれども、この舞台で挑ませていただいたデトネーションゲーミングの声かけていただいた方、本当にありがとうございます。この場に立てて、そして優勝できて本当に嬉しいです。
The team changed, like, I've been through lots of different things. However, like, I was given an opportunity to work in detonation game, and I'd like to extend my gratitude to everyone who made it possible. Thank you so much indeed for everything.
Now, Goichi, outside of the game, you are such a nice, such a kind person. But inside the game, you are a beast. Are you two different people outside and inside the game?
普段の光一さんはとても穏やかでお優しいお方でいらっしゃるんですけれども、ゲーム中はなんとビースト、けだものになられますよね。もしかしてこの一つの体の中に2人の人格がいらっしゃるのでしょうか？
そうです。
Yes, indeed.
And of course, I'd be remiss if I did not do a favor for the entire FGC by asking you this. You are someone who's considered to have the ultimate defense. Sometimes you seem psychic. How much of that is instinct and how much is preparation?
このディフェンスが素晴らしいと思うんですね、光一さんは。で、拝見していて、もしかしたらどこかの何か超人的な能力がある、的な能力があるんじゃないかなと思うこともあるんですけれども。
After Goichi took the lead over Shanghai, Goichi looked solid. He looked so comfortable. And he was taking advantage of Shanghai going into overheat a lot, because he went to overheat a lot. And once you go into overheat, now you're gambling with your life, right? Because now you have to worry about getting guard broken, and if you get a guard broken, you get free damage.
I'd say both really applies because I used to have different gaming style, and I used to rely on defense a lot, and I'm making use of that skill that I acquired throughout. So I'd say that I use both instinct and also experience that I've cultivated over the years.
Well, I love the fact that you even bring up experience because you have given us, the entire FGC, so many experiences over the years. You are a legend in every sense of the word.
Oh man, Goichi. This guy's awesome, bro.
Fatal Fury City of the Wolves champion. Go EJ!
There can be multiple, right, EWC champions, right, for Fatal Fury, but there's only one first, and that first is Goichi, who has the one at the end. He is the 1A. He is the greatest Fatal Fury player right now on the planet as he cements his legacy, pushing it, etching himself into the wall there. What the pop-off.
Look at that. He ascended to the heavens.
Goichi is your esports World Cup champion for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. His name recorded for all times there on the totem, the second championship to be claimed here in 2025. That is it from us here in Riyadh. Thank you so much for joining us. All
Man, shout out to
is to
Goichi.
throw it over to the Kadia plays of the day. It's been an incredible day of action. Thank you so much for joining us.
Man, Goichi did awesome, bro. That grand finals was insane. That last fucking game was that shit was that shit was so intense, bro. I think Shanghai went into overheat a lot because he used the rev guard a lot, especially in the corner. He used the rev guard a lot, which causes your rev gauge to go up. So that made it easier for Goichi to put Shanghai into overheat, and now you're in a situation where you're fighting for your life, right? Because now Goichi has the rev and he's gonna try to guard crush you to get that guaranteed damage. Right? He's gonna go for his guaranteed combo. Right? So going into overheat is essentially going into burnout. Right? If you're in burnout, you're gonna take chip damage, and if you get DI'd and wall splatted, now you're just gonna die. You're gonna eat a double drive rush combo into fucking level 3, and you're dead. And that's essentially what really hindered Shanghai, right? Because at the beginning it looked pretty good for Shanghai, right? Shanghai was doing what Shanghai does best. Right, went up 2-1, Goichi brought it back 2-2, then Shanghai goes up 3-2, and then from there, Goichi just dominated those last 3 games that he needed to win. And I think it also had to do with the fact that Goichi really just turned on that offensive layer, right? He still maintained that, defensive wall that we all know Goichi for, right? Best in the business in defending. But him adding that layer of just offense with Kane, right? Just setting up those, I don't know what they're called, but those, bombs that are kind of like the JP bombs, right? You set those up, and now you're in a guess situation, right? He introduced a lot of those throws. He introduced a lot of options, both on offense and defense. So I think Shanghai maybe just didn't know really what to do, and I think using the rev guard was also kind of a mistake on Shanghai's part. But I don't know. That's just kind of what it looked like to me. I don't know a lot about this game, of course. I haven't really gotten into it too much, so I'm not too familiar with the gimmicks, the mechanics, the characters, the character flow chart. But that's just kind of what it looked like to me. That's just kind of what I noticed. But congratulations to Goichi for taking down Shanghai, the GOAT of SNK fighting games, and Goichi's now. Yeah, he's the king of Fatal Fury as it stands, right? He's the first Fatal Fury champion on that big stage. All right, so we'll see what happens. Maybe Shanghai is gonna get his run back against Goichi at the SNK World Championship. We'll just have to wait and see. But I guess I was wrong. I was favoring Shanghai to win, but Goichi, who was my second pick, Goichi ended up taking it over Shanghai. So that was unexpected. But shout out to Goichi, man. That was some good Fatal Fury. That was good shit. That was good shit. He was playing his ass off. Against Shanghai, and it worked out for him. And now I guess I lost my life savings, so womp womp.